Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Today our topic is about why Muhammad and they refuse to follow their prophet. Before we start, we have a Muslim who is a very nice comedian, and I noticed that this guy, he disappeared as soon as I go online, but as long I am not there, he is very active in the chat. His name is Muhammad Shalabi. Muhammad Shalabi is a Muslim, and he is doing his best to defend his religion. And he quote the Quran for us. But each time he quote the Quran, we find how stupid the Quran is. As an example, Muhammad Shalabi, he said, Allah, he like who those constantly repent. Constantly repent. If we go to the verse, you will see how stupid this verse is. Because if Allah, he loved those who constantly repent, that means he never repented. Because he keeps saying in the next day, oh Allah, okay, forgive me Allah, okay, I repent Allah, and then second day you do it, and the day after you do it, right? So when you say that your God Allah, he said that, you just get your God busted. Because what kind of God? He loves those who keep repenting. Is it a game? Is that a game? So Allah, he quote for us chapter 2, verse number 222. Allah, he like those who keep repenting. And the funny is, if you read the verses he is quoting for us, you see the Muslims, they don't even quote for you the verses, because the verses are very, very funny and very stupid. Look at this. They ask you concerning the menstruation. Say that it is an ada, harmful thing for the husband. And then we go and we find Muhammad, he ordering the Muslims to put a sheet between their legs and they rub their penis between their wives. So what he did? Nothing. He just told you, don't have sex with them. What you do? And then if you whatever you do, brother, Allah, he loves those who repent. Keep repenting, constantly repent, constantly. The verse is about vagina, penises, menstruation, private parts, boobies. So next time when you quote for us, quote something, the whole thing, so people, they can enjoy it, brother. All right. And then he says to you, if you want to know Islam, seek guidance from Allah. But isn't it Allah, he says, are you going to guide the one who Allah must guide? Seek guidance from Allah. I mean, this is the most stupid religion ever. The Quran says, Allah, he told Muhammad, are you going to guide the one who Allah misguide? Which means the one misguided is misguided by Allah. So how I am misguided by Allah, and then I'm going to seek guidance from Allah? Have you ever heard? Oh, now he's back, guys. He's back. He was not there. He was searching Google. He was not listening. He's back. Hey, Muhammad Shalabi, why you don't call me, my friend? So everybody, we can enjoy the conversation with you. So look at this stupid religion. Allah says to Muhammad, and the funny is, by the way, he did not even say to Muhammad, he says, do you want, you see in Arabic, it's different from English. Like in English, when you say, what it says here, are you going to guide those who misguided by Allah? Are you? But in Arabic, it's not for one person. It says aturidun, which means many. How many prophet Muhammad he have with him in his time? Aturiduna an tahdu man adallallah. Are you going to guide? Do you want to guide to group, like he's saying to group, as if Muhammad is as many prophets? Do you want to guide who him Allah sent astray? Oh boy. So the silly Muhammad Shalabi, he's asking you, if you want to be guided, ask Allah to guide you. Then we go to Allah, and Allah, he says to Muhammad Shalabi, do you want to guide those whom Allah made them go astray? So who is the devil? We have Mr. TK Hamza saying, add your logic to Christianity, and let us see, you know, you have nothing to say. Why, TK Hamza, don't call me, my friend, and let us see your logic. It's very funny that Muslims, they speak about logic. The religion who believe that if you believe in God, his name is Allah, this God, he is going to give you an endless penis. And then he speak about logic. If you think about it for a second, you will notice that this cannot be a reward. This is a penalty. Just to be polite, I'm not going to use the example for a penis. I will use it for a nose. So imagine your nose is endless. How you can live with it? I quoted the wrong person. Okay, this guy actually, he is saying this is from yesterday. Hold on. This is different potato. Where is the one we just copy his text? Let us see. We took screenshot. Yeah, for some reason this disappeared. Maybe this one. Hold on. Yeah, this guy, Hamza. Mr. Hamza. And by the way, if you ask him what Hamza mean, he do not know. They just, you know, copy Arabic names. You have no idea what they are calling themselves. And yeah, by the way, thank you, you know, happy Thanksgiving for everybody. I hope you enjoy your day with your family. But remember, every day is Thanksgiving to God. There is no specific day. For every day is a gift from God for us to live. Even when he don't give us, we are thankful. So we go back to our topic. TK Hamza, I added logic to your Christianity, and you see you have nothing to say. So the person who believe that his God sent a dish of shish kebab to his prophet, and he gave him the power of 40 men after shish kebab, he have logic. And the funny is that this religion say that Allah, if he wanted something to be, he said to it be, is going to be. But when it's come to Muhammad, the private part, which is not functioning at all, have 0 horsepower, Allah, he have to send a dish of shish kebab with his angel. The one who keeps saying to you, I cannot call you right now, I will be in 2 hours from now. What does that mean? Stop saying that, otherwise I will block you. It's like saying to, you know, to your wife, I cannot make you have a baby now. What the heck is that? Stop repeating yourself. If you cannot call, so what the point? And if you are not a Muslim, you are not welcome to, you know, Muslims only can call us. So, TK Hamza, Muhammad Shalabi, are you willing to call us, my friends, so we can like enrich ourselves with the logic of Muhammadan? Because as I see, you Muslims have the best logic in the world. I mean, who can beat that? A Muslim speaking about logic. I like it. It is logical that Allah, he guided Alexander the Great, and he gave him a guidance. And then because of the guidance of the Allah, Zulqarnain, he found where the sun set. He found it setting in murky water. Do you see what the guidance of Allah can do, Mr. Shalabi? Huh? According to the Quran, Allah guided Zulqarnain. Zulqarnain, he followed the guidance of Allah. Read with me. Verily we established him in the earth. Who established him? Allah. So everything he have is from Allah. And we gave him the means of everything, which mean knowledge, wisdom, intelligence, everything, power, army. He gave him the meaning of everything. And as a result, he followed the way of Allah. And as a result, he found where the sun set, and he found it sitting in the murky water. I mean, who can beat that? Let us be honest. And then the Muhammadan, in order to escape the humiliation of this stupid cult, they say, oh, this is from his perspective. What perspective? The verse says Allah, he gave him the meaning of everything. The meaning of understanding, the meaning of knowledge, wisdom, power, army, leadership, everything. Everything. And then in order to avoid the stupidity of the Quran, they claim that, you know, it doesn't say that it's CP. It doesn't say that CP. Do we have any Muslim who would like to join us? Did you change the topic? No, we are just speaking about the topic because the Muslims, they deny what their prophet said. As an example, Muhammad, he said the sun set in murky water. The Muslims, they say we don't accept the hadith. We did not. This is the Quran and this is the hadith, and both of them in total agreement, and even their website says Sahih in Shayn, which means nothing wrong with this hadith. What the hadith saying? That the prophet says when he was riding his limousine, he his companion, he asked him, which means Muhammad asked the companion, do you know where this is set? Speaking about what? About the sun. I replied, Allah and his apostle know best, which means Muhammad, they make Allah and Muhammad equal to each other in knowledge. They worship one God of knowledge. He said it's set in a spring of warm water, hamia. Hamia in Arabic actually mean boiling, not just very hot, not just you know, muddy or warm. So this is the hadith. And then the second we read the hadith for them, what the Muslim, the Muhammadan, they do, they reject it. I have a link for this video for Sheikh Asim. People who only follow the Quran and rejected the hadith and sunnah. I'm not going to play the video for you, you can watch it, but I will give you the cheese of it. Those who reject the hadith of Allah Muhammad, are they Muslims? Listen carefully. Such people are apostate. Such people are what? Are apostate. They are apostate. And now you notice that the Muslims who were very active in the chat before we go live, they are dead. They are not even texting. They are not even chatting. They are in the snoring mood, the hyper mood. They are out of electricity. What happened to the Muslims who they are very active when I was not live? Even their chat is dead. Oh, you did not hear what he said? Sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second. You did not hear what he said, huh? All right, no problem. Don't worry. Be happy. Here we go.
So, what do you do with such people? Such people are apostates because they...
Did you hear it? Such people, they are apostate. Such people, they are apostate. Did you hear it? And if you want to watch the whole video, you can go. I have a link for it in the info. And the title is Sheikh Asim, peace be, may Allah peace be upon him and give him extra versions in heaven. Who, you know, he's working hard to grow the beard longer. Like first time I saw him in YouTube, his beard was like half of this size, but I think because his knowledge now is growing, so like the beard would have to match the knowledge, you know. So what we do with those people? Apostate. And not only that, in this video he says, well, those who say they want to follow the Quran only, in the Quran nowhere it says you can't have sex with your auntie. Nowhere in the Quran it says forbidden for you. So if you want to go to the hadith, that means you can have with your auntie. Do we have any brave Muslim would like to call us? Let us analyze why Muslims, they reject their prophet words. And not only that, they reject even the Quran. Because you see, when you show them the Quran, what they do? They corrupt their book, and they start adding things to the book, which is, as an example here, it says, when he reached the sitting place of the sun, he found it sitting in a spring of black, muddy, hot, boiling water. And he found near it people. What the Muslim they add? They say, no, in his perspective. So they have to add a sentence is not there, fabricating the Quran to justify it. My friend Zakir Naik is not in Qatar, he is here. Zakir, do you want to speak to them? Greeting, Prince. I'm busy, I'm watching the football game. Did you see the Saudi Arabian, they did beat the Argentinian? What the heck? You made a victory in the football? I thought the football is haram. You see, this is one of the funny things about this Muhammadan cult. According to the Quran, according to their prophet, even chess is haram. Music, chess, everything is haram. And what they do, they bring naked women dancing in the stadium, and they allowed homosexual, gays, etc. from everybody drinking, dancing in the street, and then they say this is an Islamic state and they support Al-Qaeda. Let us see, maybe we have somebody. The only Muslim call us, a Muslim person call us, is a girl. Her name is Fakira. We, hardly we can find Muslims there, Muslim men. Only Fakira call us. What we can do? I mean, Fakira is the best. Forget about the rest. The funny Hamza, when the Muslim, he have nothing to say, he switched to talk about Trinity. Hello? Must be Fakira, I'm telling you. Hello, Fakira? Yeah, it's Fakira. Fakira. Hamza, as long you like to talk about the Trinity, I mean, how fast you Muslim, you switch the topic in the speed of light. From the sun sitting in murky water, for your prophet, he found it sitting in murky water, the prophet riding a donkey, Allah and his messengers know best. And then suddenly, we want to talk about the Trinity. Okay, let us talk about the Trinity. I mean, all the garbage in their religion. And now let us talk about the Trinity. Okay, what is that? What do you know about the Trinity? Even your God could not, let us talk about the Trinity in the Quran. Have you ever heard of a God? He do not know what the Christian believe. According to your stupid Allah, he think that we Christian, we worship Mary and Jesus and the husband Allah. So according to your stupid Quran, Allah, he got married from Mary, and they have a son, his name is Jesus. Is that true, the Quran saying that? And then because Allah is super smart like Fakira, she decided, Allah, to prove that he is he did not marry from Mary. He did not. Like, what the heck? So what he said, how can Allah have a son if you don't have a girlfriend? But what the heck? Allah, he don't have a girlfriend? I'm so disappointed. Are you sure? Look at this stupid verse. Chapter 6, verse number 101. And by the way, chapter 6 is the chapter of the animals. An'am is animals. How Allah describing himself in the chapter of the animals? Don't ask, don't tell. I mean, the name of the chapter is An'am, animals. And the chapter is describing that Allah don't have a girlfriend. Sound good. Very convincing. Sammy Calvin saying, I seen Imam converting football fans from all around the world. My friend, all of this is a setup, and those games will not play with us. It's a showtime. I do not need to spend billions of dollars to convert people from around the world. How many people left Islam this week only live on our channel? I did not even spend a penny. Sitting in my computer, speaking to people around the world, and Muslims leaving left or right. So spending a lot of money to bring 2-3 people to say Shahada, and God knows how much they paid them, and you know, we are talking about Qatar. Here is the real deal. Siko Miko, he says, CP, they take Mary as God, Catholic openly, and do you cause she got this for a Christian? Well, Siko, you are a sick person, because I challenge you to find me one Catholic says that Mary is God. This is how and why we cannot trust Muslims speaking about anything. Their God is a liar, and they are a liar. Anyone can go right now and check the most official website of the Catholic. The Catholic, they believe in Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. You are a fraud like your prophet. You are. Can you find one Muslim is not a Sikh, which is coming from Sikh? Huh? Do we have any Muslim here? He have little dignity and honesty to speak to us. And look how they changed the topic in the speed of light. We asked them, why you Muslim don't want to believe in the hadith? Let us talk about the Trinity. Why the Quran say the sun set in murky water? Let us talk about Trinity. Why the Quran says that hail is coming from mountains in heaven? Well, let us talk about Trinity. All right. I'm going to give you opportunity to call me and to talk about the Trinity. Who dare to do it? Just to show you how stupid your logic is. The religion of potatoes. Anyone? We have a topic, people. Stop switching. So the Muslims, they run away from believing in their prophet words because obviously their prophet is an idiot. And we just heard the Sheikh of the Muslims, Sheikh Asim, saying it clearly that those who don't believe in the hadith of the prophet, they are apostate. They are what? Apostate. But here I find it very like a hypocrisy statement from this man. Aren't you all of you Muslims are apostate? Is TV is halal for you? Is YouTube is halal for you? Is using by what made by the kuffar is halal for you? Do we have any brave Muslim who would like to say anything to us? I am a Christian from Indonesia. I debate Indonesian Abdul. So what I can do for you? Sit in the chat and listen. Do we have any brave Muslim who would like to call us? Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. The one who denied the hadith is an apostate. And when you call me, you deny even the Quran. And the funny is that this Sheikh himself, he have thousands of videos denying hadith. Siko saying, are you saying that Catholic don't worship Mary? How can Jesus be God if he is born of God and a woman? That's a very deep question, Abdul. Yeah, you know, like you see, I'm going to use your logic as you just said. Is that fair, people? I'm going to use your logic. How Jesus is just a man, and yet according to Quran, Allah, he blow his spirit into Mary's vagina. According to your God religion, who is the father of Jesus? I'm using your logic. He's born of a woman. Who is the one who made this woman pregnant? Give me the answer. Just put the answer in the chat if you are a man. But for sure you are not a man, you are a psycho. According to your stupid cult, Allah, he blew his spirit into her vagina. Everyone knows that the one who made a woman pregnant, he is the father. Your logic is broke like your nose, my friend. And I'm not upset that your wife, she is forcing you to wash dishes like Muhammad every day. Muhammad, when he was married to Khadija, he was the one who washed dishes every day. When Khadija, the rich woman, she died, Muhammad, he never washed dishes after that, because now he start purchasing dishwasher. Who is a brave Muhammadan dare to call us and prove us wrong? Do we have any Muhammadan? Muhammad Shalabi, he want my number. What number? Skype. Just give him a Skype. We are posting Skype non-stop. This guy, he keep coming here for the last, I don't know how long, 2 weeks or 1 month, and he keep asking, what is your number? What is your number? The same question. You know, what's your number? What's your number? He played dumb, so he will not, I want to call him, man. Like, trust me, I want to call him, but he's not giving me his number. And the admin keep posting the ID of Christian Prince in Skype is the following. And they, what is your number? What is your number? Okay, what is your number? They play dumb. To play dumb in Islam is to be intelligent. Do we have any Muhammadan here there to call us? Okay. So guys, look at this. Muhammad Shalabi, who keep asking about my number, he found my number in this chapter. Chapter 45, verse number 6. I challenge Muhammad Shalabi to call me and read the chapter for me. And we will see if people will die laughing or not about the same exact chapter he posed for us. These are God's revelation that we recite to you truthfully, but your God, hold on, who is the one who's talking? Hey Muhammadan, who is the one is talking? Any smart Muslim can tell me? Aren't you ashamed of this stupidity is written in the Quran? This is God revelation. So who is talking? If Allah is talking, that is stupid. If I am the one is talking, how you say this is Allah revelation? A clear proof that the one is talking or making this verse cannot be Allah, unless Allah is drunk. If I say to you, this is the dish of, this is a sandwich of McDonald's, obviously you are not McDonald's. You've been here for 1 day? Guys, go check the previous videos and see how many times we mentioned the name of this guy. He claimed that he is here for 1 day. Just do it just 1 day. Anyway, 1 day, 1 hour. Now you know my Skype. Just call me. Let us see. So look what he gave us. Maybe he gave us this verse so we don't believe in the hadith. Thank you very much. Now you just say to us that you should not believe in any speech after Allah. So anything Muhammad is saying is a lie. Because the verse you gave us says, then which speech after Allah and his ayat, which mean his Quran, will they believe? So why you believe in Muhammad saying things? Huh? Why you believe in Muhammad saying things? If the Quran is saying to you, according to this verse, which speech you will believe after Allah's speech? Allah is talking? Okay, how Allah is talking saying the speech of Allah? If I am talking, I will say the speech of Christian Prince? I am lost? Okay, let us go and find ourselves a solution. Muhammad Shalabi, he said, you are lost. Brother, do you think somebody took some hair from the anus area and he did the black magic for me the same as they did to your prophet? Was your prophet lost when somebody controlled him by a bunch of hair from his anus? And then Allah, he sent 2 angels to find the hair location. And then they found the hair in a deep well of water. And then what? They throw it away? I mean, is that how you destroy magic? Just move it from place to a place? No, he is not too scared to call. He is so brave to call. Yeah, the only one is calling us is Fakira. Fakira is the best. Forget about the rest. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Anyone? Do we have any Muslim would like to call us besides Fakira, who changed her gender? Fakira, are you with me? Fakira. Ah, I know Fakira. The funny is, I call him Fakira, he say, yeah. I say, Fakira, are you with me? He said, yeah. Officially, he accepted the female name. Not only he called it to himself in Skype, I call him Fakira. I say, Fakira, are you with me? He say, yeah, I wish I have the sound on so you can hear it. Unbelievable. What a stupid idiot. Fakira, are you with me? Yes, I am with you. That's hilarious. So who is a real Muslim except this guy who is confused about his gender? And he said the F word to his prophet and his mother. Do we have any brave Muslim there to call us? Muhammad Shalabi says you are lost. Huh? Your prophet was lost, don't he? Look, the Quran saying that. What do you think? Allah is moving living creatures. Look at the miracle, guys. Quran chapter 45, verse number 4. Allah is the one moving the living creatures. So they are living. What do you mean he's moving them? What about saying, I am the one who moved the dead ones? Revelation of the book from Allah, the Almighty, the All-Wise. Allah saying that? Isn't it obvious this is a fabrication of somebody making up things? If Allah is the one who is talking, he will not say such a statement. What a stupid religion. And then Allah, he decided to give us a verse. Hamim. Who is a Muslim can tell us what those mean? Look between two brackets. They say these letters are one of the miracles of the Quran, and none but Allah alone knows the meaning. Like, what the heck? Scientific discovery. Those are letters in Arabic language exist before Muhammad was born. So how those are miracle of Allah? Let me make a miracle. HM SD QW. What the heck? This is a miracle? That's deep. That's so deep. Who can beat that? Don't say my name. Let's see. Hello? I'm fine. Are
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Are you a Muslim?
I am an ex-Muslim.
Oh, you're an ex-Muslim. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Did you call me before?
I called you before, yeah.
Oh.
I actually called because I have a question, if you don't mind.
All right, no problem. Go ahead.
So my brother is very devout and religious. And I asked him the question that I think everyone listening now has. I asked him why every time we go to the Sahih Bukhari and we find something bad, it happens that it's da'if, it's weak.
Mm-hmm.
And he said the following, and I want you to tell me what you know about this.
All right.
He said Al-Bukhari, his book, is like among the most authenticated, etc., etc. But then he has something called mu'allaqat al-Bukhari, which is kind of like hadith that al-Bukhari couldn't, like, he did his best, but he couldn't authenticate 100%. So he left them in the book. So the future scholars would look at them and would try to authenticate them. They are called mu'allaqat al-Bukhari. So I asked him, and like, how can we differentiate between the two, the Sahih and the Mu'allaq? He said the Mu'allaq is, you hear, like in the beginning it says, Balagana, etc., etc., like we heard, etc., etc. It doesn't have like a chain of narration. So what do you think of that?
Well, my friend, first of all, those are separated, as I know. Secondly, this is why they call them mu'allaqat, because they have alone, they by themselves. They are not in al-Bukhari no more, you know, or they are, you know, those are called hadith marfu', you know. Yeah. So those are it goes up to the Prophet, marfu'a ila nabi. So it goes all the way to the Prophet. And if the Muslims, if al-Bukhari himself, who is the biggest scholar, he could not deny them, yet he could not approve them 100%. That changed nothing except that those are hadiths exist, and none of them can deny it. Same time.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna end the call because I'm getting to the bus, but I'll keep listening to you.
All right.
Okay. I want the noise to like affect the other people.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too. You know, claiming that there is hadith from al-Bukhari, but they are not in al-Bukhari no more. Those are not Bukhari no more. Those in the beginning, he have a section. He said that those are not confirmed like a billion time %, but we cannot deny them. Like as an example, there's a hadith from those hadith. Let me see if I can find it. In the one is published in the internet, in the website. Give me a second. We will see if we can find this one. You will notice that even the one, like, let's see if we can find it here. I'm not sure of this one. Yeah, I think this is a different one. Yeah. So anyway, it's not exist. You know, we cannot find it in al-Bukhari no more. The hadith I'm trying to find is not there. So a hadith which is considered from the mu'allaqat usually is taken off. However, I will help your brother to give you a different answer, because maybe your brother, he do not know even al-Bukhari never exists as a book. There's no book, it's called al-Bukhari. The Muslim, they call al-Bukhari as a book, but in fact he never ever had a book. So what is this in front of us? Those are claims from students of al-Bukhari, claiming that al-Bukhari, he said this. Now, who in the world can believe that a student can remember word by word what a person said? A teacher said. That is impossible, especially the book was not written in his time. So al-Bukhari, same as Muslim, are not exist. There's no book, it's called Sahih Muslim. There's no book, it's called Sahih al-Bukhari. This is additional Muslim Sunni fantasy, and now they worship them and they follow them more than what they should follow, because simply Muhammad, he left nothing. Nothing is trustworthy. However, if we go and take the most authentic hadith, is your brother going to accept it? He will not. The most agreed upon, as an example, where the sun set, this hadith, and actually I have some Muslims, funny Muslims, who they decide to refute me, and they said, yes, this is the Prophet, the authentic hadith of the Prophet. They refuted you in this hadith. This is the hadith. According to Muhammad, the sun goes every day in a fixed course, every day run from the east to the west and sit under the throne of Allah. This is an extreme authentic hadith. This is not of those hadith your brother he mentioned. This is the core of the hadith, and this is mentioned in al-Bukhari, and this is mentioned in other books. So where the sun goes every day? Goes from the east to the west to sit under the throne of Allah and then ask Allah permission. To come back again. And Muhammad was explaining chapter 36, verse number 38. This is another very extremely authentic hadith. Do you know where the sun goes? They replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. The unholy prophet, he says, verily the sun glits till it's reached the resting place under the throne. Then it falls prostrate and remain there until it's asked, rise up and go to the place whence you came from. So this is the most authentic, but the most authentic prove Muhammad to be false prophet. So if I go with this, or I think this gentleman, he called us before and he left Islam live on air. But look at this. They find a way to escape Al-Bukhari by saying there is some hadith of Al-Bukhari. Al-Bukhari himself, he says he cannot, he cannot prove to be authentic. But those are not in Al-Bukhari no more. This is why they are in different section. This is why they have different name. Now we are talking about hadith which is authentic according to all Muslims. Can they escape it? How you can escape this? This is the authentic one. TK Hamza saying CP is ignoring. My friend, you are just a kid. I mean, if you are a man, just call me. Huh? Mr. Hamza, if you call me, nobody can ignore you, my friend. Everybody here will hear your voice. And they will hear your knowledge, which is astonishing. Mr. Hamza, do the sun goes every day from point A to point B? Huh? Does it? Or your prophet is fabricating an additional lie? Who is a brave Muslim can agree with his prophet explaining the Quran, where the Quran says, and the sun run its own course? Anyone? Hey Patrick, my friend, I might block you because you're asking the same question 1,000 times, my friend. Did we finish the topic? Patrick, my friend. You see, guys, I said, when we have a topic, I said, people, they send me message in Patreon saying, can you talk about this? Okay. But we have a topic, let me finish the topic, and then ask me the question. I say, okay, guys, who have a question? Then you can give me the question. But don't you see we are speaking to the Muslims? I mean, is your question, is it dead or alive now? Do we need to take somebody to the like a special care unit? Your question have to be answered immediately? Just think and don't be selfish. Everybody have a question. If we have a topic, we finish, we say who have a question, then nobody asks any question. TK Hamza saying, CP is scared to debate in public. My friend, if I'm debating behind the computer and you are doing poo-poo in your pant, who is in public will show up? If I am in the computer and yet you don't dare to call me, are you going to come and debate me in public? And somebody told you that this is not public? People around the world listening. What public? You want me to go to the street to do what? People will laugh at me. Start talking to them about Muhammad? Going after people, bothering them. Hey guys, what do you think to talk about Islam? Here we go. People who like to hear the topic, they come. I'm not harassing people in the street, going after them. What do you want me to go in front of the mosque and say, hey, Abdul, come here. Abdul, come here, come here. You're a prophet. He said the sun set in murky water. Hello. The Muslim, they will say he's harassing us. We know you. You cry for causing you miscarriage even though you don't have a baby. Do we have any brave Muslim would like to call us? Anyone? And when we call the one you called him hero, like Mimi Hijab, he hang up on me 7 times. He did not let me ask any question. Did you say that? Yes, I was quoting your filthy prophet. Hang up on him. Bastard. Did you say that? When I called Mimi Hijab, he wanna examine how good my reading for the Quran. Can you read this verse for me? It's an Arabic quiz now. What a potato. He was very much intimidated to the point he had like 6-7 Muslims around him. Who is a brave Muslim dare to call me and speak to me? Anyone beside Fakira? The only brave one is Fakira. What we can say? Hello? Hello? Yeah, how are you? I'm fine. I saw your camera. You look good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay, my friend. So what do you want to say to us?
Nothing, I'm here.
So are you calling to answer about something?
What is it?
Why you calling for? What purpose of call?
You told me to call you.
Oh, okay. This is your Muhammad Chalabi, huh?
Yes, sir.
Your beard is very nice, man. So as long you are calling, that's wonderful, my friend. So what do you think about what I said?
You can say whatever you want, brother.
It's not up to, so why you are calling me if I can say whatever I want? I can see now you are smoking shisha,
Oh, yeah, brother.
but I thought shisha is haram.
Where does it say it's haram in the Quran?
Oh, so shisha is not haram in the Quran.
I'm asking you, where does it say it's haram in the Quran?
Okay, so it's not haram to drink shisha, to smoke shisha.
I'm asking you, where does it say
I have
it's
tons
haram?
of videos of Muslims, sheikhs, saying that
I
smoking
don't
is
care
haram.
about those Muslims. I am asking you,
Okay.
where
What
does
about
it say
drinking whiskey?
that's haram?
All right. You just say to me, if it's not in the Quran, we will. It's not haram. Then where in the Quran it says that smoking hashish or taking drugs is haram?
I'm asking you, where does it say it's haram?
So it is. It is for
For
okay.
shisha.
So
I'm
it's
asking you shisha.
okay. So you are saying to me now it's okay to take hashish.
Hmm.
Right?
Only Allah knows.
A second ago, you said to me, you challenged me. You said, show me where it says haram in the Quran, and now you are saying to me only Allah knows. Why, you lost your courage to answer? What happened?
I'm here.
Why you don't want to answer? You are the one who gave me the excuse. You said to me, show me where in the Quran it says that smoking is haram and hashish is a kind of a smoke. So I'm asking you now, is smoking hashish is haram or halal?
I don't know.
A second ago you said you do. You said to me, show
You
me.
said you said hookah. I'm asking you where it says it's haram.
said it is haram. I said it's haram. You said to me, show me. That's mean you don't believe it's haram. And that's why you practice it, correct? What happened? You have heart attack in the first few seconds or calling me?
No, I'm here, man.
So give me the answer. So is smoking
I can
hashish
only
is
give you
halal?
what I know, brother.
My friend, I understand.
I can't answer something I
No,
don't
no,
know.
you know, because you are the one who challenged me, saying to me, show me where in the Quran it says it's haram. And
I am
now,
here because you spew lies about Islam in the Quran.
okay, no problem. But let us finish this one, and we will talk about the lies about Islam. I said, I promise you. So, are you saying to me if something is not mentioned in the Quran, you Muslim, you can practice it?
If something is not mentioned in the Quran, what? Say it again.
You just said, show me where it says that in the Quran. So you are saying to me, if something is not mentioned in the Quran, then you can do it.
If you can't haram something that's not mentioned. Haram gambling, liquor.
All right.
Swine.
Is it forbidden for you to have sex with your daughter from adultery?
Yeah, so you can't have sex with your daughter. It's forbidden. It's in the Quran.
Okay, but adultery. I said daughter from adultery.
What is it?
I said daughter from adultery.
I don't know what you mean. That's
a daughter from adultery. A Muslim, he have a girlfriend, and he
you can't have a girl. You can't have a
no
girlfriend. First
problem.
of
You
all,
cannot have a girlfriend, but we will go
you
for
know.
that.
But
We
you
will
should.
go for that later.
You
But
can do for what you
okay,
want.
but
But
there's a Muslim. He have a
you should
girlfriend.
get married as
My
a
friend,
Muslim.
he have
You
a
complete half your deen when you
no,
are
you don't
married.
have to be married. This is a lie. We can show you tons of verses in the Quran. You don't have to be married to sleep with women. That's not true. You don't have to be married to sleep with women. But let us go first. A Muslim guy, he have a girlfriend, and he slept with her, and then she have a daughter from him. Can he sleep with the daughter too?
A Muslim guy, he have a girlfriend. I don't. This is something I don't know. I can't answer that.
Okay, so I'm really, you see, in the chat you were very active.
Yes, of course, because
Okay,
I don't like what you say, brother.
but that's mean you don't know, because simply you, when you were posting in the chat, and I like you to defend your religion, I'm not against that, but when you are so active in the chat giving us verses after verses, and then the second you call me, you have no
because
idea what
all
to
I
say.
can speak is the word of Allah, brother. I can't give you my perspective. I can't say
Okay,
something that's
can you
haram and I
show
don't
me,
know if it's
can you
haram or
show me
not.
from the
I
Quran
can
where it
tell
says,
you.
okay, can you show me from the Quran where it says it's forbidden for you to marry your auntie, like the sister of your mother?
Yeah, I have to Google it. I have
Google
to
it. Go ahead. I'm. You see,
look into it.
you are very good in using the computer. I can tell. Google it. Let me see.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
What's your question, brother?
What is it forbidden in the Quran for you as a Muslim to have a sexual relationship by marrying her, at least, to someone she is the sister of your mother or the sister of your father?
What's your name?
Are you allowed to have sex, as an example, or to marry the auntie of your wife?
Okay, I'm sorry. Say it again. Are you forbidden to what?
To marry the auntie of your wife, like your wife, she have an auntie, a sister of her mother. Can you sleep with your wife and her mother?
Brother, as you know,
Uh-huh.
I'm a servant of Allah and I seek knowledge in Allah and I go to the Quran.
So no
So this is
problem.
what I will do.
I'm asking you, my
I know.
friend. You seek knowledge from Allah. You go to the Quran in front of you. Give me the answer.
Inshallah. 1 second. Okay, so ask your question again, please.
My friend, what's happening? How many times
Brother, I am not a scholar. I am not a preacher.
I'm not
I
saying
am a
you
servant
are,
of
but
Allah.
you are asking me to keep repeating the same question.
Yes.
Okay, why? Why I have to
But
repeat the
first, you
same?
didn't answer my question about the 45:6, the one that I kept sending you before about the hadith.
Okay, you know
You
what?
keep you keep
I
referring.
will give you a
But no, I'm
skip.
gonna answer this question first. Let me
Oh, you want to
find
answer it?
this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. What's your question?
I
I
want
love
to
you for
ask
the
your
sake of
question
Allah, man.
first,
May
but what's
Allah
your
guide you,
question?
bro.
Okay,
May Allah guide you.
my question is, you get married. You get married, and now your wife, she have a sister of her mother. She is pretty. Can you marry the sister of your wife, auntie? The auntie of your wife, which is your auntie.
Forbidden to you. Okay, wait 1 second. I just want to make sure which verse is it. Surah An-Nisa 4:23.
Uh-huh.
Forbidden to you for marriage are your mothers, your daughters, your sisters, your father's sister, your mother's sister, your
Okay.
brother's daughter, your sister's daughter,
Okay.
your foster mothers who
Uh-huh.
gave you such,
All
your
right.
foster milk suckling sisters,
All
your
right.
wife's mother, your stepdads, your stepdaughters, under your guardianship, born of your wives to whom you have gone in.
All
But
right.
there is no sin on you if you have not gone in them
Wonderful.
to marry their daughters.
Okay.
The wives of your
So what is the
sons
answer
who
now?
spring from
Can you
from
marry?
your loins, and two sisters in wedlocks, At the same time, except for what has already passed, verily Allah is oft forgiven,
All right.
most merciful.
So
Surah An-Nisa
can
4:27.
you marry the auntie of your wife?
I just gave you the
So give me the answer.
verse.
Can you marry? You got me the verse. No problem. Can you marry the auntie of your wife?
The auntie of your wife?
Yeah, which is your auntie, because when you marry, you became the son of the in-law, right? Or the family?
The aunt of your wife?
Yes. Can you marry her?
Forbidden to your mothers, your daughters, your sisters, your father's sister, your mother's sisters.
Yeah, your
Those are
mother's.
forbidden for you. Your mother's sisters are forbidden for you. Right there in the Quran, brother.
Okay, so it's your mother's sisters. They cannot marry for you from you, right?
No.
Okay. So how Muhammad he married from a woman? She is his auntie, or she offered herself to sleep with him.
Where did you hear this?
Let us go to the hadith. Do you accept the hadith
No,
or you
don't
don't?
go to the hadith, brother. I
Why
gave
not?
you 45:6. I gave you 45:6 from the Quran. Why are you going to the hadith?
See,
I just
you
gave
took
you.
the
Look,
trap.
brother.
You took the trap, and now you are trying to escape the
Brother,
trap.
I am not trapped. How am I
Okay,
trapped,
but
brother?
how you're a prophet? How
Brother,
you're a
how am
prophet?
I
He's a
trapped, brother?
prophet, and he give you a Quran, and you say, you Muslim, we follow the Quran, and then we will
Yes,
see.
we follow the Quran.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. What?
But how many Muslims don't follow the Quran?
Yeah, but actually, even the verse you gave me, by the way, the answer you gave me is very funny. It says in front of us, your mother's sister.
Forbidden, yes.
Yeah, but I'm asking you about the sister of your wife, mother, not your.
Brother, I just gave you what it is. You told me what
No,
it is,
but you
and I
see,
just gave it to you.
I asked you, can your wife, who have an aunt, can she marry to you? You said to me, you will give me a verse from the Quran. The one here in front of us says
I
you
just
cannot.
gave you the verse, brother.
Okay, so you can
And you
have.
keep referring back. I
In
don't know why
Islam,
you keep referring.
as long you are saying
Brother,
to me,
I don't know why
you
you
follow
keep referring.
only what is in the Quran. The Quran never says you cannot have sexual relationship with the aunt of your sister. Correct?
Okay, brother.
What?
45:6. These are God's revelation that we recite to you truthfully. In which hadith, other than God and His revelation, do they believe?
All right.
Why you need to follow Sahih Bukhari or Sahih Muslim or anything else?
Well, I just
Follow
showed
the
you.
Quran,
I
the
just
word
showed
of God.
you.
I'm telling you.
I just showed
I'm
you.
telling you, brother,
I
and your
just
followers, and
showed
all
you.
your followers,
Okay, I just
and all
showed
your
you.
followers.
No problem.
Read the word of Allah, the
I just
Quran.
showed you. I just showed you that your Sheikh Asim, he says those who don't accept the hadith are apostate. Is he lying?
Who said that?
Sheikh Asim, he said those who don't accept the hadith, they are apostate. And this is the video here in
The
front of
hadith of
us.
Allah. You're supposed to accept the hadith of
The
Allah.
hadith of the Prophet, those who don't accept, those who reject the hadith of the Prophet, they are apostate.
Brother, this is what happened to your books: the Gospel, the Injil, the Torah. They've been misled. They've been corrupted.
Okay,
The Quran has never been tainted, brother. It is the word of Allah.
All right. So is the Torah corrupted?
Yes.
So why your prophet he take an oath in it?
No, the Torah now is corrupted. The one now, the books you have.
But this is the. So are you saying that? Are you saying the Torah?
Moses.
Are you saying
the actual?
Okay. Are you saying the Torah in the time of Muhammad was not corrupted, and the gospel they were not corrupted at that time?
No, the Quran was never corrupted, and at the time
No,
of
this is
those
not the question.
companions,
This
it
is
was
not the
not
question.
corrupted.
This is not the question.
At the
Are
time,
you listen carefully? Are you saying the Torah and the gospel in the time of Muhammad they were not corrupted?
they were not corrupted?
Yeah.
Say, oh, you believers, we are believing God and what was sent down to
This is not the
us,
question.
and what was
You
sent
are
down
reciting
to
for me a
Abraham,
verse.
Ishmael, Isaac,
This is
Jacob,
not the
and the
question.
tribes, and what were given to
I said
Moses
to you.
and
I
Jesus
said
and
to
all
you.
the prophets by their Lord.
I said to
We
you.
make no distinction between any of them, and we devote ourselves to Him.
My friend, I said to you, why your prophet he took an oath on the Torah if it's corrupted? You said to me that at that time it was not corrupted. Did you say that, or I'm making things up?
At that time, they were following the teachings of Jacob,
Okay.
Moses,
So at
Isa,
that time,
Lut.
of
These people,
Muhammad,
if they don't follow, they don't follow.
my friend, this is not the question.
Allah guides whom
This is
He
not the
will.
question. This is not the question. Why you're a prophet? Let me repeat again. Why you're a prophet? He took an oath on the Torah. If the Torah is corrupted.
Show me where.
Here we go.
Which ayah from the Quran?
It's not the Quran. This is hadith.
You see, you're giving me hadith again. When
So,
I give you
so
this,
you are saying
when
to
I give
me,
you this from the
so you
Quran, I
are
give
saying
you
to me,
45 6.
okay, so are you,
These are God's revelation that
are you
people
a
say please
Quran only?
truthfully.
Are
In
you a
which hadith
Quran?
other than God and His
Are you
revelation
a
do they
Quran?
believe?
Are you a Quran only?
I follow the Quran, yes.
You don't follow the hadith.
No.
Okay.
I follow the
So,
hadith of
all
Rasulullah,
right.
but
In the Quran it
you
says you
can't.
can. The Quran it says in chapter 4 verse 24 you can do muta. Do you do muta?
Give me the chapter, please.
Chapter 4 verse 24.
My phone is slow, so you have to wait.
No problem.
Chapter 4, verse what?
24.
And he said, and all. First of all, I'd like to thank you because you made me go back to my deen a little bit.
That's good. And you and you are smoking more argila now. MashaAllah.
Yes.
Okay.
And all married women are forbidden unto you, save those captives.
You say, remember
whom
you
your
said to
right
me,
hands.
you said to me that in Islam you have to marry a woman to have sex with her. Here we go. It says no. It
I
says
didn't say that.
it say no. You said a Muslim man he cannot have a girlfriend.
Okay, I'm gonna start only quoting from Quran. Don't take my words. I may be wrong in some things. That's why I'm
Okay.
gonna quote Quran.
Okay. So you can have a girlfriend in Islam. All right.
I don't have a girlfriend, brother.
But you cannot, baby. Because maybe don't very like you. Maybe you are ugly like me. I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe.
But
Maybe
yeah.
you're right.
Okay.
And
So
all
now
married women
and
are.
married women, except those who they are right for process. So you can even have sex with married
Can I
women.
read it, brother?
Go ahead.
And all married women are forbidden unto you, save those captives whom your right hand possesses. It is the decree of Allah for you. Lawful unto you are all beyond those mentioned, so that ye seek them with your wealth and honest wedlock, not debauchery. And those of whom ye seek content by marrying them, give unto them portions as a duty, and there is no sin for you in what ye do by mutual agreement after the duty have been done. Lo, Allah is ever knower, wise.
So you do muta. Do you practice muta? You go to a woman, you ask her to sleep with you for $10.
No.
Well, this is what the Quran is saying. You give her a gift,
all married women are forbidden unto you,
except
except those captives whom your right hand possesses.
okay. So you kidnap women who they are married, and you can rape them. This is number one. Number two,
Where does it say you could rape them?
they are married women. Okay, how you have sex with married women? You tell me. They are married. They will let you marry. They will let you sleep with them. Are you married them? No.
It just says, and all married women are forbidden.
Except
those who are captives.
Exactly.
Whom your right hand possesses.
The captive is what? Is the one you kidnapped. So you kidnap women. The women you kidnap, you rape them, and you make them your sex slaves. Now we continue. It says here,
it is a decree
and
of
those
Allah.
who you seek with them.
Look the next ayah. And who is not able to afford marry free believing women. Look, brother, you contradict. And who is not able, the next ayah 25, and who is not able to afford to marry free believing women, let them marry from the believing maids.
Okay, hold on.
Whom your right hand possesses.
What is the word marry in the verse?
It's right there.
No.
25, yes.
No, it
and
says
who's not able to afford to marry free. You have to, brother, you are cherry picking.
You said yankah. You said
brother,
the word
you are
yankah.
cherry picking.
Do you say the word yankah?
From the Quran.
Is the word yankah mean marriage?
When did I say yankah?
It says here in front of you in Arabic. ومن لم يستطع منكم أن ينكح المحصنات.
Yeah, brother, I don't read Arabic very well.
No problem,
so
my friend. No problem. So the translation is false. So this is not about marriage. Secondly,
nothing in the Quran is false.
Why
brother.
you Muslims have
Where
a belief in women? Hold
nothing
on.
In the Quran is
why
false.
you Muslims have a belief in women? She is a slave for you.
Believe in women and she is a slave for you?
How she become a slave for you? She is a believing woman.
Must have been during times of war. I don't know, brother.
So you Muslims, you attack each other and you take women Muslim as slaves too?
Let's see. Why Muslim women slaves, and then let's see. I'm gonna check the Quran.
I find it
What's
very
your name?
funny. You are saying to me you are going to check the Quran, but we are reading the Quran.
I am in the Quran.
We are reading the Quran. This is the Quran.
Yeah, brother. The Quran is
Yeah.
16
Let us
hours,
go
20
back.
hours
You are
long,
jumping
brother.
from here, by the way. I said to you, we came
I
here
am not
because
jumping.
I'm asking you, are you going to do muta? Here in this verse it says you can do nikah to a woman by exchanging gift with her. Exchanging what? Money. And this is, it's called temporary marriage according to Muslims. And don't tell me you never heard of it. People will laugh. So do you practice temporary marriage, which is nothing but prostitution?
One second, brother. The Quran prescribes kind treatment of slaves. Verse 4:36 it said, calls for good treatment to slaves. Call them believers.
My friend, focus with me. I'm asking you, do you still
Yeah,
practice muta marriage? Chapter
I'm
4,
celibate,
verse number
brother. I don't.
24. Muta marriage is not a marriage, it's a prostitution. A Muslim man, he asks a Muslim woman to sleep with him in return or exchange of money for a certain period of time. So like I say, you agree with the Muslim women to sleep with you for 2 hours. You ask her how much you charge. She say $10. That, according to you Muslims, is a muta marriage. So do you practice that?
Do not marry polytheistic women until they believe, for a believing slave woman is better than a free polytheist, even though she may look pleasant to you. And do not marry your women to polytheistic men until they believe, for a believing slave man is better than a free polytheist, even though he may look pleasant to you. They invite you to the fire, while Allah invites you to paradise and forgiveness by His grace. He makes His revelation clear to the people, so perhaps they would be mindful.
Okay, what verse you are reading for me now?
222.
Okay, are you sure you wanna
1.
okay, are you sure you wanna read this verse?
Yeah, I
Okay,
read
so
it.
so as long this verse saying that if you marry a woman, she is not a Muslim, she will take you to hell. This is what the verse is saying, right?
It says, do not marry polytheistic women until they
Exactly.
believe.
Why?
Doesn't matter why.
No,
In the
tell me
Quran.
what the verse saying. Why? You don't. It doesn't matter what the Quran is saying now. You are saying to me.
No, I
Okay,
say
so I'm asking you according to the
these are the words
Quran.
of Allah.
I'm asking you according to Allah words. Why you should not marry a polytheist woman?
It says it right here. Do not marry polytheistic women until they believe. For a
Okay,
believing slave woman is better than a free polytheist. It
okay,
says it right there.
okay. Because
Even though she may look pleasant to you. And do not marry your women to polytheistic men until they believe. For a believing slave man is better than a free polytheist, even
because
though he may look pleasant to you. They
because
invite you to the fire, while Allah invites you to paradise
exactly.
and
So look
forgiveness
what you
by His
just did.
grace.
You look what you just did. You just said that you cannot marry a woman unless she is a Muslim, correct?
Do not marry polytheistic women until they believe. Yes.
Okay, because if you marry a polytheistic woman, you will go to hell, correct?
They invite you to fire. It didn't say they invite you to fire, while Allah
They
invites you to paradise.
okay. So, but they will.
He
That's
didn't.
mean.
He said they invite you. That means the women they invite you to fire. But
Okay,
Allah, He invites you to paradise.
okay. So they are inviting you to do shit, to worship shaitan, right?
They invite you to fire. That's what it says.
Okay, so are you allowed to marry non-believing women? Yes or no?
It says, do not marry polytheistic women
So are you
until they
allowed,
believe.
I'm repeating the question, are you allowed to marry non-Muslim women like Christian women or Jewish women? Yes or no?
It says, do not marry
So
polytheistic
how
women
your
until they
prophet he
believe.
have women
For
they
a
are
believer
not
slave woman
Muslims?
is better than a
How
free,
your prophet,
even though.
how your prophet he married non-Muslim women?
What are you talking about?
Well, is Safiya a Muslim woman?
What are you talking about,
What are
brother?
you talking about? She's a Jew.
You just bringing stuff, brother. What are you talking about?
Okay, hold on. What I'm talking about, your prophet, half of his wives, none of them is Muslims. He kidnapped them, he killed their husbands, he killed their families. In the same
What the
time,
right hand
in the same
possesses.
time, you know, the Quran says if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find
You
a
are
contradiction in
misguided,
it.
brother. You are spreading false.
Hold on. Isn't it the Quran
I'm gonna.
says? I can show you the reference.
What's her
That's
name? What's her
Safiya.
name?
Safiya. She was a
Is
Jew.
it in Quran or Hadith you're talking about? Because I said Quran.
Okay, so but
Are you
who?
bringing a
Okay,
Hadith?
if I asked you, you are a person who
Yeah.
believe in the Quran only, correct? Is that
It's
correct?
the word of Allah. That's
Okay,
what I
I'm
follow.
asking you, do you believe only in the Quran?
Yes.
Okay, what is the father of Muhammad? Who is it? Who is the father of Muhammad? What happened?
I'm here, brother. I'm
What?
here.
Who is the father of Muhammad? Is it hard?
No, it's not. 1 second, brother.
Who is the wife of Muhammad? Can you name some of them for me?
Aisha.
You just said you believe only in the Quran. Where you get the name Aisha from?
Oh, good point. Let's see.
That's a good point, brother. Remember, you said you believe only in the Quran.
I believe in, of course, the Muhammad.
Okay, so how you get the name of Aisha from where? There's nowhere in the Quran says Aisha.
Let's see.
What do you mean, let's see? Are you searching now the Quran to see if Aisha is there? I'm telling you, it's not there.
You're good, man. You're good.
God is good, my friend, not me. Only God is good. So,
No, you're good, but you are misguided, brother.
my
You
friend,
you try to put falsehood with truth.
okay. So let us
You're
go.
good.
Abdul,
No
listen.
problem. Let's
You are
go.
the
Let's
one who
go.
said to me, you are the one who
Let's
said to
go,
me,
brother. Let's go.
my friend, you are the one who
Let's go.
said to me that you cannot marry a non-believing woman. What if I find you a verse in the Quran saying you can marry a non-believing woman?
I didn't say that. I said I read what is in the ayah.
Yeah, I asked you, can you marry non-believing women? You said no.
I didn't say no.
The Quran says no.
I said they lead you to fire. That's what
The
it says.
Quran says no.
It says do not marry. It doesn't say you
Exactly.
can.
So
It
the
says
Quran
do
says
not. It
no.
doesn't say you
So
can't
the
though.
okay. So
It
the
says
Quran,
do
does the
not.
Quran says if your Quran says don't marry, do you marry or you don't marry?
You don't marry. Do not.
Exactly. So how come the Quran in different verse says you can marry them?
And then you look at the verse after what it says.
What a verse after what can say?
You have to read the whole Quran. You cherry
My
picking, brother.
friend, what's wrong with this religion? You have to read the whole Quran, no problem. Does the Quran say you can marry women who they are not Muslims? They don't believe. Does the Quran say so?
Where are you from?
Oh,
No, you speak Arabic. Where are you from?
from Afghanistan. Who cares?
Yeah, really?
My friend, no, I'm not. I'm joking with you. But I'm asking you now,
Lebanon?
why you are, what happened? What kind of a book? It says in one place, in one page, you cannot marry non-Muslims. In other page, it says, you can marry non-Muslims.
You are very smart, man. How you try to misinterpret people and mislead
I'm
them?
just doing nothing. You know,
You
the
know,
Quran.
you
I'm
you
just
are
using. Yeah,
you are
I'm just
you are a
using, my
corrupt that
friend.
you put falsehood with truth.
I'm just using your Quran. What say you?
Keep talking what you're talking while I'm on here.
Huh?
Keep talk while I seek for knowledge in the Quran.
You are seeking knowledge in the Quran now,
Of course, it's the word of Allah.
but Allah is not giving you any knowledge.
What
Okay,
do
you
you
know
mean he's
what?
not giving
I'm
you
not
any
going to
knowledge?
ask
Allah
you. You
provided
know
him
what?
abundant
I will
knowledge.
give you a relief.
Thank you so much for me getting back on my deen too, by the way,
My
brother.
friend, I make you get back to the hashish too. So listen carefully. I will give you a relief. Can you give me something in the Quran prove that Allah is God?
Yeah.
I will change the whole topic just for your sake, Muhammad. You know, just for your sake, just to help you. Give me something in the Quran prove that Allah is God. Go ahead.
Okay. I had it somewhere here. Hold up. It's in my notes, maybe.
Uh-huh.
What's your question?
Give me any proof from the Quran that the Quran is made by God. Anything.
Oh,
True
that the
God.
Quran is. Oh, that's easy.
That's easy. Okay. It's good to cough. It helps. Chapter 5, verse number 5 says you can marry Christian women. The other verse you gave me, it says you cannot marry Christian women. Very funny Quran. Does God, he changes his mind every 2 days.
God does as he wills.
God does not what?
God does as he wills.
As he wills?
As he wills.
Well, with this God is very weird. I mean, he say, like, you know, as an example,
You
when
don't know why God does what he does.
your God does nothing, this is the problem. This is Muhammad, obviously. He says something, he regrets saying it. Second day, he changed his mind. Otherwise, if God, he said, this is my law, this is my law. I mean, how fast, if the change happened after 10 centuries, I would say, okay, because that is time, and now is different time. You know, people, they are changing, situation changing. But in the same week, you know, like your God, as an example, says, in the case of murder, you kill free for the free, slave for the slave, women for the women. Then
Allah does not.
then the people, they start laughing at this at this justice. You know, what do you mean, women for the women, free for the free, slave for the slave? So I kill your black slave, you kill my black slave now?
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a nose for a nose.
What? Okay, no, guys, nose for a nose. So if I cut your nose, why cutting my wife nose? I cut your nose. You see, the
And I
law of
cut.
Moses,
If you cut my nose, I cut your nose.
the law of Moses, eye for an eye. But you don't take the wife eye. If I
No,
took
you
your,
don't.
if I take your eye, you take my eye. But
Exactly. I take your eye.
exactly, but your prophet is teaching false teaching. He's saying, if
Where
I
does it say that in the Quran?
chapter 2, verse 178.
Show me. Chapter 2.
178. Nose for nose.
Believe in retribution is prescribed for you
Uh-huh.
in cases of killing. If hold up, wait 1 second.
Mm.
177 or 178?
178.
Okay, let me just read 177 first.
Uh.
Righteousness does not consist in turning your face towards the east or towards the west. I love this one.
You
True
love it?
righteousness
Hold on.
consists
Hold on.
of
Hold on. Hold
believing
on.
in Allah
Hold
and
on.
the last
Hold
day,
on.
the
Hold on. Hold
angel,
on.
the book,
You love
and
this
the
one?
prophet.
You love this one?
And
Did you
in
say
the
you love this one? Did you just say you love this one?
yes,
So why Allah he order you to pray and toward the Kaaba? If doesn't matter, righteousness doesn't matter. Why you do Hajj? Doesn't matter. The verse saying it
it's
doesn't
talking
matter.
about righteousness,
Yeah,
brother.
righteousness. The most
Okay, can I read it?
an act
Can I
of
read it?
worship, my friend. An act of worship in Islam is to go and do Hajj. It's a must as a ritual if you can afford it. So as long the verse here saying it doesn't matter if you pray in direction of the east or the west, it doesn't matter where you go. It's
I am speaking. I'm
what count
speaking.
is
Can I
righteous.
read the ayah for
Yeah,
the people?
but there's different
Brother,
places
can I
where
read
it
the
says the
ayah?
opposite. You have
Brother,
to
can I read
face
the
the
ayah
Kaaba.
and then go to
Okay,
178?
okay, go.
It's 177
All
and
right, go. No
178.
problem. Go. Okay.
If you want to read it, you could read it. I
No,
don't
it's
mind.
okay. I will take a nap. Go ahead.
Righteousness does not consist in turning your face towards the east or towards the west. True righteousness consists in believing Allah and the last day, the angel, the books, and the prophets. This is talking about righteousness and giving away charity, one's property in love of Him to what the orphans, the poor, and the wayfarer, and to those who ask for help, and then freeing the necks of slaves. And look, we free slaves, and then freeing the necks of slaves, and then
But
establishing
they are
prayer
slaves because you
and
capture them.
dispensing the zakat.
My friend, hold on. You see your
True
prophet.
righteousness
You're a
is attained
prophet. Okay,
by those who are
hold on.
faithful to
Stop with
the
the slave.
promise
Stop
once
with the
they have
slave.
made it, and by those who remain
Stop with
steadfast
the
in adversity
stop with the
and
slave.
affliction,
Stop.
and that at the time
Hold
of
on.
battle
Do you know?
between
Okay, did your
truth
prophet
and
free his
falsehood.
slave? Did your
Such are
prophet
the
free his
truthful
slaves?
ones.
Did your prophet free his slaves? There's a famous slave. His name is Bilal. Muhammad died and still he is a slave. So if Muhammad saying to you, in order to forgive your sin, do this and this and this, and one of them is freeing your slave, and actually that Muhammad what he's doing, because when you free a slave,
Muhammad was following
still
the
you have to
teachings of
buy a
Allah, of
slave.
course.
So you free a slave, you buy another one. So he is increasing the demand for slavery. He never forbid the slavery. He is increasing it, like you say, you have to slaughter a
We
chicken. So
follow
now
the
what
words of
do? You have
Allah.
to buy a chicken.
Sayyidina Muhammad,
So,
we
okay,
follow the words of
focus with me.
Allah.
Focus with me. Chapter 2, verse 178. It says, free for a free, slave for a slave, female for the female. So a man, he killed your wife. According to the Quran, you kill his wife. Is that justice?
1 second.
Until our friend Muhammad he read it and think about it. Don't forget to subscribe
Here it is. Okay,
if you
look,
did not yet.
I'm here, brother. Don't worry.
Okay.
532. That is why we ordained for the children of Israel that whoever takes a life, unless as punishment for murder or mischief in the land, it will be as if they killed all of humanity. And whoever saves a life, it will be as if they saved all of humanity. Although our messengers already. See?
So let's see. Your prophet is quoting the Old Testament.
No, this is not all. This is Surah Al-Baqarah.
I know, but this is from the old. Even there it says we
all the
assign.
books are the same,
My
brother.
friend,
These are all
no.
teachings.
Okay,
Yes,
so look
brother,
what
the
God he
Prophet
said.
Ibrahim. Hey,
Okay,
look,
If a man killed a man, huh?
Go ahead, brother.
Okay, so
Sorry, go ahead.
if a man killed a man as if he killed all mankind, this wasn't command to who? It says people of Musa, correct?
Yeah.
All right, this is the law of the Jews. Your prophet is quoting the Old Testament. But now we have a chapter 2, verse 178.
Okay, wait,
It
let me go back
says,
to that. Hold up.
if a man he killed a
Chapter
woman,
2, verse
we
178.
kill a woman.
Chapter 2. Sorry, 1 second. verse 178. Thank you, because you're helping me in my deen. May Allah guide you and all your followers.
We will see. Allah cannot even guide you. How you can guide me? He failed with the Muslims.
The Muslims will come back, brother. Islam came as a stranger, left as a stranger, and they will come back as a stranger.
Exactly. So Islam is shrinking, dying.
It will come back as a stranger.
Will come back as a stranger. That means Islam is dead. Even your prophet described Islam as a snake. He said your Islam will come back like a snake going inside her hole. And where is the hole? In Mecca?
Chapter 2, verse 178. O you who have believed, prescribed for you is legal retribution for those murdered, the free for the free, the slave for the slave, and the female for the female. But whoever overlooks from his brother anything, then there should be a suitable follow-up and payment to him. Payment, brother. Right there, right there, with good conduct. That is an elevation from your Lord and a mercy.
Okay.
But whoever transgresses after that will have a painful punishment. Brother, Allah does not like the transgressors.
Okay. Let's focus first. Let's focus first. Let us focus. No, payment only if
I love you.
Listen. Don't give me hugs now. Play victims. Listen.
Go ahead.
It says a man for the man, free for the free, white man for white man, black man for a black man, slave man.
Doesn't say black man. Where does it say black man for a black man?
Who is the slave?
Slave for a slave.
Who is the
brother,
slave?
Why are you
who is the slave of your prophet? Who is the slave of your prophet? His name.
Doing that, brother?
Who is the slave?
Who is the
slave? Who is the slave of your prophet? His name is Bilal, correct?
Brother, give me from the Quran, please. You are quoting from Quran.
No problem. I mean, okay. So listen. Okay, slave for slave. Quran, forget. Slave for slave. Female for female. So I killed your wife. Is it justice to kill my wife or to kill me?
You killed my wife?
Yeah. Is it justice to kill my wife or to kill me?
May Allah forgive you, man. I don't even want to think about that.
Come on, don't play games now. We are just making an example.
No, okay, yeah.
So I kill your wife.
Let's go.
Is it justice to kill me or to kill my wife? Which one is justice? To kill the one who he killed or the wife of the killer? What is the guilt of my wife if I kill your wife?
Okay, let's go. What is justice for a man who killed wife? And referring back to Quran.
We are talking about the Quran, chapter 2, verse 178.
Sorry, what's your question again?
My friend, focus with me. I don't know what's wrong. If a man, he killed a wife of somebody, is it justice to kill the man who killed the women or to kill his wife?
Just let's go. Let's go, brother. This is a good one. I like this. Justice for someone. Sorry, 1 second. My phone.
Yeah, your phone.
Yes, 1 second, man. I don't have a expensive phone like you, so.
I'm using a phone made by the Chinese. Your phone is made by the Chinese too.
Yeah, but my phone, it went through a lot.
Too much hashish?
No.
Well, stop taking hashish, my friend, so you can save money for a better phone.
Alhamdulillah, I stopped.
What stop? I saw it in front of you.
That's hookah.
This is oh, you used to do hashish. Now you are taking hookah.
Yeah.
So you upgrade yourself from hashish or you downgrade yourself From hashish
I'm
to
trying
hookah.
to be righteous, brother.
Oh, okay, good. That's good. That's
I
good.
am just a servant of Allah.
Okay.
Sorry for taking your time.
No problem. My time is for you. I'm just here to help you.
Chapter 5, verse 32 of the quote says, "We ordained for the children of Israel that if anyone slew a person,
Why you keep
unless he
repeating
pleaded..."
that verse when I'm asking about this
Brother,
verse?
anything in the Quran, it's the word
No
of
problem,
Allah.
but you gave me that
It's the
verse
law.
already. You gave me that verse already. You did read it. Why we are reading it again? Answer
Okay.
me. Why, if a man killed a woman, we are going to kill the wife of that man? Okay, should we be?
Give me it in the Quran where it says that.
It says that in front of you. Female for the female.
Where? Which ayah?
Okay, what's wrong with you? Chapter 2, verse 178. Slave for a slave. So if I kill a slave, you kill my slave. But now we kill two innocent people. The slave is an innocent person, and then you kill other innocent person who is a slave. What is justice? Slave for a slave.
Okay.
So I kill your slave, you kill my slave. So now we have two
Oh,
victims,
you have.
and the
Okay,
killers
let me
are
read
having
it. Oh,
fun.
you who have believed, prescribed for you is legal retribution for those murdered. The free for the free, the slave for the slave, and the female for the female. But whoever overlooks from his brother, the killer, anything, the killer, whoever overlooks the killer anything, then there should be a suitable follow-up and payment to him, the deceased, heir or legal representative with a good conduct. This is an elevation from your Lord and the mercy. But whoever transgresses after that will have a painful punishment. O you who have believed, as prescribed for you in the case of murdered people, the free man will be killed for the free man, the slave for the slave, and the female for the female. However, if one is somewhat forgiven by his brother, the recourse of the latter is to pursue the former of blood money with fairness, and the obligation of the former is to pay it to the latter in a nice way. That is a relief from your Lord and the mercy. So
And
whoever transgresses after all that will have painful
are
punishment.
we going to read for the first
There's your
time?
answer, brother.
You keep. Where's the answer? I ask
Right
you.
there.
Like what they
Right there.
actually
That's your
actually
answer.
this verse allowing rich people to kill for free because all what they do, they kill, they pay some money. As long you are rich, you can get out of jail, nobody punish you. You go to the
You have
poor
to have
man.
justice, brother. You
Listen,
can't have
you
that.
go to the poor man, you say, you know what, you have to forgive me and I will pay you, otherwise I will kill you too. I'm powerful, I'm rich. So the guy, he says, okay, you know, I have a family, I have to run my family, please, okay, I will take money. So now, who is the brother to take money for his brother because he got killed? Is he a cow? Secondly, this murder here, it's a murder. It's not an accident like somebody driving his car and by mistake he hit somebody. No, it's a murder. And it says a free for the free, slave for the slave. So I ask you the question and I
It's a
repeat
murder,
again.
but you didn't
If
say mistake.
I kill
Now
your
if
slave,
it's a mistake,
I,
there's something
this
else.
is not a yeah, this is not a mistake. This is a murder.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I kill your slave, is it justice to say, okay, let us kill his slave?
It's right there in the Quran. Allah says, I just told you what it says.
What it
But
says?
you could accept payment too, right there. For it's
What
forgiven
payment?
somewhat, but
I
it
killed,
says it
I
right there.
killed,
And
I
payment
killed
unto
your,
him
I
in
killed your
kindness.
wife.
This is
I
an
killed
elevation
your
of mercy.
wife.
The next ayah.
Okay,
And there
hold
is
on. Oh,
life for
listen,
you in
listen, listen, listen.
retaliation, O men
Okay,
of
are you
understanding, that
saying
ye
to
may
me
ward
that
off
if a
evil.
Muslim
It
man,
is prescribed for you when death
okay, are you
approaches one
saying
of
to
you,
me,
if he leaves
okay,
wealth
if a
that he
man,
bequeath unto
if
parents
somebody rape
and
your wife, do you get payment? Do you accept
near
payment?
relatives in
If
kindness.
if
This
somebody
is a
if
duty for all
somebody if
those who
somebody
ward off
rape,
evil.
okay, if somebody
And
rape your wife,
changes
do you get
after
payment?
he hath heard
If
it.
somebody kill your wife, you accept payment.
Let's go back to Quran and be fair. Let's see.
What's wrong with you? The Quran
Brother, I am not
saying, the Quran
brother.
saying, okay, if a free man killed a slave, what the punishment?
If I what?
If a free white man he killed a black slave, what the
Not white.
punishment?
Why are you saying white or black? Why are you
Well, your
differentiating
prophet is the
between this?
white. They are the one who own the slaves. It is one Muslim in the time of your prophet was not white and he don't own the
You just
slave.
said there was believers, Muslim believers who were
Yeah,
slaves
those
too.
are the one you forced them into
You said,
Islam
okay, if a free
after.
man,
Listen. Let me explain to you how they became Muslims. Those are the same as Bilal because now they are slaves. You force them. You say to them, "We treat you nicely," so they hope if we become Muslims, we will free us. We will have a hope to be freed one day. But still, Muhammad don't free them. And now this is how ugly he
Muhammad,
is. So I'm asking you
you say
now:
Muhammad,
if a
you
free
said,
man he killed a slave man, what is the punishment in Islam?
okay, it is not for a believer, right here. And never is it for a believer to kill a believer except by mistake. Oh, this is good. And whoever kills a believer by mistake, then the freeing of a
But
believing
we are not
slave
talking about
and the
mistake. We
compensation
are
payment
talking
this year
about
presented will free the
murder.
slave
A,
to
a,
his
a friend,
family
chapter
unless
2,
they give
chapter
up
2,
the
it
right
says the
as
word.
charity. But if
My
he,
friend, what
sorry, brother, you
mistake?
cut
What
in me,
mistake? This you are quoting for me wrong answer. It
was
says
from
in
a
the front
people
of,
at war with you
listen,
and he was a believer,
this is not a
then only
war.
the
This is
freeing of a
not a
believing slave.
war. This is
And
not
if
this is not a
and if he
war.
was from a people
This
with
is
whom you have
not
a
a
treaty,
war.
then
Listen.
a compensation payment
Lord have mercy.
presented to his family and the freeing of a believing
Okay.
slave. And whoever does not find
Does it say
one
murder?
or cannot afford to buy
Does it
one,
say in the case of
then a
murder?
fast of for 2 months consecutively, seeking acceptance
Does
of
it
repentance
say
from Allah.
in
And
the
Allah is
case
ever knowing and
it's a radio
wise.
station, you know, like you hit the bomb, the radio start. So does it say in the case of murder?
Go ahead, brother. I'm listening.
What do you mean you go ahead? I keep repeating
What
the
did you say?
question and you're saying to me by mistake. Does it say in the front of you in the case of murder? Murder is not a mistake.
And never is it for a believer to kill a believing slave,
This is not the
except by
question.
mistake.
This
Yeah,
is
but
not.
I know that
Well,
that
hold
was just one
on.
I like to quote from the Quran, brother.
I know, but your quotation have nothing to do with the and the slave there is not about slavery. Here we are talking about all of you are slaves, supposed slave of Allah. But here the question is,
Quran has
in the
all your answers,
case of
brother.
murder, if I kill your wife, what kind of religion says you kill my wife?
Let's
If I
see.
kill
Let's
your
do this.
okay,
Okay, this is good. Let's see.
uh,
Okay, the case of murder.
uh,
If someone kills my wife, if someone kills my wife
what is the
in
punishment?
Islam,
He's searching Google.
I searched the Quran, brother.
No, you are not. The Quran in front of you.
Yeah, the Quran. This is my phone. That's what I have, brother.
No, here it says in front of you. You are searching Google. If a man killed his somebody killed his wife. That's why you are searching
Yeah, but
Google.
I'm referring back to Quran
No,
only.
no. Chapter 2,
Let's see.
verse 178. It says to you, what is the case? This is the only time the Quran speak about if a man, if somebody commit a murder against a female. What the punishment? We kill a female. If you commit a murder against a slave, what we do? We kill as a slave. If a free man commit murder against a free man, well, we kill the free man. So man for the man, free man for the free man, slave man for the slave man, female for the female. It's very clear, and I can show you the interpretation.
Finish the ayah, brother. You're not finishing.
And if they accept payment, it's fine because you Muslims everything for sale. You sell the blood of your family. You Muslim, you sell everything. You sold Jerusalem. You
O
sold
ye who believe,
even though you don't own
retaliation is
it.
prescribed for you in the
Okay.
matter of the murdered, the free man for the free man, and the slave for the slave, and the female for the female, and for him who is forgiven somewhat by his injured brother, prosecution according to usage and payment unto him in kindness.
How many
This is
times you did
elevation
read the
and the
verse, my
mercy
friend?
from your
How many
Lord.
times you
He
did
who
read the
transgresses
verse for
after
the
this
last?
will have a
Why you keep reading the
painful doom.
same
Do not
thing?
transgress, O brothers.
Okay, hold
Do
on.
not transgress.
I give up with you. Hold on. Chapter 2, verse 178. Let's see and go and see the interpretation. Can we?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Because you keep repeating the same thing for me, man. This is too much hashish. Will kill you. Let us see. So here, this is the interpretation. Do you like Ibn Abbas or Al-Jalalain or what do you like?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I love Allah.
You love Allah? Okay.
Yes,
This
and
is a
Muhammad and
Jalalain
all the
saying,
prophets and
all who
Sayyidina
you believe
Isa
prescribe
وجيك
made
Musa.
obligatory for you in retaliation on equal terms regarding the slain, both in attributes of one slain in the action involved. A free man is killed for a free man, and not for a slave. So if a free man kill a slave, a free man will not be
You just
killed
said
for
it.
the
Free
slave.
man for a free man, brother.
Yes, and not for a slave. Read it. And not for a slave. So free man will be killed for killing a free man only. But if a free man killed a slave, he will not be killed.
Follow the law of Allah.
Yeah, this is the law of Allah.
Yes, follow it.
Okay, so you Muslim, you kill a slave and there is no punishment.
There's no punishment.
It says in front of you, a free man for a free man, and the free man is
And the slave for a slave. It's right there.
okay. But if a free man, not for a slave. So if a man, he is a free, he killed a slave, he will not be punished.
What are you talking about, man?
If a free man, he killed a free man, he will be killed, not for killing a slave. It's in front of you. A free man is killed for a free man and not for a slave. So if a free man killed a slave man, he will not be killed. But if a free man killed a free man, he will be killed.
O ye who believe, retaliation is prescribed for you in the matter of murdered, the free man for the free
Oh,
man,
you keep reading the
and
same.
the slave for
I'm
the
showing you.
slave, and the female
I'm
for the
showing you
female.
at Jalalain, my friend. You did read that verse 70 times already. What's wrong with you? I'm showing you at Jalalain. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. It says a free man is killed for a free man, not for a slave. And he continues saying here, and a slave for a slave, and female for a female.
Let's go.
Let's go where?
No, let's go. It's on, brother.
Okay, now forget this one. Let us go back to
No,
zero.
it's okay. No. Wait.
Let us go
Talk.
back. Let us go back to zero. Give me one thing in Islam. Make you a Muslim. Why you are a Muslim?
Killing, injustice. Let's see. Okay, you was talking about murder, right? Let's go, brother. Let's go.
Are you forcing?
Section
Are you
13,
forcing me to
Surah
hang up?
An-Nisa, verse
Listen,
92.
Muhammad. Are you forcing me to hang up on you?
No, please, can I just
Are
say
you
one thing?
serious? Are you serious? I mean, after repeating
Please don't
the
hang up,
question
brother. I
1,000
love you for the
times,
sake of Allah.
and now you are saying to me, are you talking about murder? How many times I said to you, in the case of murder, in the case of murder, in the case of murder, and now you are saying to me, are you talking about the case of murder?
Here it is, brother. And it is not for a believer to kill a believer except by mistake, and whoever kills
Okay,
a believer by
hold on.
mistake
So
must
it
set
is
free a
not for a
believing slave
believer to kill a
and pay the
believer.
blood
Okay,
money to
hold
the
on.
family
You just said
of the
something
slain
evil.
unless
So a
they remit it
believer,
as a
he
free
can
will and
kill.
offering.
Okay, hold on.
But if he,
The
the
verse you are
slain,
quoting
is
for
from a
me,
tribe hostile unto you, and he is a believer,
the
then
verse.
the penance is to set the free.
Let's go. A believer, he cannot kill a believer. So believer can kill all non-believers. What an evil religion. Sorry, I cannot continue with you. I mean, I'm wasting my time repeating the same question for 10,000 times. Go back to the hashish. The hashish killed your brain. I never heard of a Muslim, he have a brain anyway. And the funny, there's a Muslim saying to me, debate me hijab, Christian Prince. I called him. Do he dare to call me? Go watch it. And he did not let me ask any question. He hung up on me more than 7 times. I did not even ask one question. Did you say that? Hang up on him. Pastor, your Mimi hijab was so much intimidated like a cat. He was terrified. I scared the hell of him. He had 6 Muslims next to him. He promised the Muslim to debate me. Did he dare even to debate me? He will never dare. All of you are potatoes. At least this guy, he's decent. He don't know. I mean, he's at least he's a man. This guy, he just called me, he's a man. Your Mimi hijab is not. Do we have any Muslim have a knowledge to call us? And you know, because their prophet, he says stupid things, so they decide not to listen to the hadith, because the prophet, he make poo-poo, he don't talk. You know, in the Middle East, if a man is stupid, when he go to get married, you know, the parents go, like this tradition. So the parents, they go, and they are the one who have to ask for the hand of the bride. So if their son is stupid, they say to him, listen, when we go there, don't say anything. If they ask question, we will answer. You don't say anything. The stupid guy, he go there and he start talking. And the second they heard how he talk, they refuse to give them the daughter. That is Islam. Muhammad, he say hadith, and the hadith is embarrassment. The prophet received divine inspiration. He went to the cave. He come back from the cave. What happened in the cave? One story says he saw the angel in the cave. The other story says out the cave. A man, he came to Muhammad and he started squeezing him. This man, he said to Muhammad, read. The prophet, he says, I do not know how to read. The angel squeezed him so hard. He said to him, read, man, read. The prophet says, I told you, you stupid idiot, I do not know how to read. The angel, he repeat again, and he squeezed the prophet like a mayonnaise, and no mayonnaise is coming out, but ketchup. And he said to him, read, man, read. And the prophet says to him, I cannot read, I cannot read, I told you, I cannot, no. I do not know how to read, just leave me alone. The angel hold him for the third time, and he said to him, read. It looked like, it's like a conversation between two deaf people. One say to the other person, read. The other one says to him, I do not know how to read. The other person squeeze him and insists, you should read. But the guy do not know how to read. And what the conclusion? The conclusion is a stupid story. Because if the first one is an angel of God, and Allah is the one who's saying those words, read. Don't Allah knew that Muhammad do not know how to read? Maybe Allah want to do a miracle, but still Muhammad do not know how to read. Trust me, if what was Jesus, he will make Muhammad read. Jesus said to the blind man, see, he saw. He said to the dead man, come from the grave. He came from the grave. He told the man who cannot walk, carry your bed and walk. He carried his bed and walked. Allah, he said to Muhammad, read. And he squeezed him 3 times. Still Muhammad cannot read. And how the Muslim, they escape the embarrassment? We say we don't accept those stories, but those are sahih. It says Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih al-Bukhari. The funny is, the name of the book is Sahih, which means authentic. And what the Muslim, they say, this is not authentic. And the second we start reading for them the Quran, they start giving different interpretation and they add words for the Quran. A Muslim is wondering, look what the Muslim is wondering now. He's not wondering why his prophet been asked 3 times to read and still he cannot read. He is wondering why Christian Prince is not in Qatar. A Muslim brain. The Muslim brain function like the prophet brain, flight of thoughts. We are giving his prophet a spank non-stop. And what he is worried about? Ahmed Limaur. Are your name is Limaur or Lemanur? Why CP is not in Qatar if Israel fan as in Qatar and CP is not Hajjah? Let ask him why he doesn't live in Qatar. Well, he does not want to know the truth. That's deep. I'm getting dizzy. I mean, who can refute that? We are asking serious questions. The Muslims, they are like their false prophet. They are suffering from flight of thoughts, and they think by flight of thought they can escape the questions. They can escape the torture of the question. And then the prophet, who been squeezed, he do not know what's happened. He went to his wife. I thought the wives are shaitan. Isn't it your prophet? He says women, they come in the image of shaitan and they live in the image of shaitan. So why is going to the shaitan to ask her what happened to me? He went to his wife and he told her what happened. The wife, she took him from his hand like a kid. She took him to Waraqa ibn Nawfal, which I believe he is the real father of Muhammad. Waraqa ibn Nawfal, who was not there, he told him, man, this is Jibreel. Like, what the heck? The guy Muhammad did not notice that this is Jibreel. But the Waraqa, who never saw the angel ever in his life, he noticed that this is Jibreel. Notice carefully. Waraqa, he never ever met Jibreel, not even in a coffee shop. And the one who was able to recognize that this is Jibreel, it was Waraqa. He said to him, listen carefully, I think this is Jibreel. Jibreel ibn Nawfal ibn Asad ibn Abdul Uzza, the slave of Al-Uzza. His god is Al-Uzza, pagan man. Waraqa was a son of her paternal uncle, i.e. her father brother, who during the pre-Islamic period became a Christian. True story. And he used to write the Arabic writing and used to write the gospel in Arabic. That is the Quran. That is the Quran. That is not the gospel. This man is making a book. As much as Allah wished him to write, he was an old man and he had lost his eyesight. How the guy, he is writing a book but he cannot see? Don't ask questions. Khadija said to him, oh my cousin, listen to the story of your nephew. Waraqa asked, oh, my nephew, what have you seen? What the heck? She did not tell him he's seen something. She said, listen to the story. How he knew he's seen something? The Prophet of Allah described whatever he had seen. Waraqa said, Aman Rabbi Aman. This is the same namas, i.e. Jibreel, the angel who keeps the secrets. What the heck? How Waraqa he noticed that this is Jibreel? Is that because Jibreel is very famous that he squeezes a lot? The squeezer? Or what the guy said to him, a man came to me and he squeezed me 3 times and he says to me, read. How Waraqa was able to recognize that this is the angel Jibreel? Not only is an angel, he noticed that his name is Jibreel. And this reminds me of a story in the Quran. When Solomon, he went to the valley of the ants, which is very well known, it exists. You can go right now to California. In California, there is a valley. It's called the Valley of the Ants. So when Solomon, he arrived to the Valley of the Ant, one of the ants, she smiled and, sorry, she said to her friends, one of the ants, look at this details, man, look at the details. One of the ant, an ant said, oh ants, go inside your nest, lest Solomon, his troops will crush you without noticing. What the heck? How the ant, she was able to know the name of Solomon? I will tell you. Solomon, at that time, he was a very famous king in TikTok, the ant version. The ants, all of them, they download TikTok. And Solomon used to make short videos. And the ant, she was one of his fans, so she knew him. She saw him 1,000,000 times. I mean, okay, the ant, she said to the other ant, there's an army to crush you. How she knew that his name is Solomon? hide, otherwise Trump will crush you? The ant, she knew the name of the king Solomon. An ant. And by the way, if you go to the Islamic stories in the hadith, you will find that Solomon got upset. Here it says he smiled. He said to her, do you think we are going to crush you unjustly? Then she said, no, no, honey. My heart for you. Don't you see I said without noticing? Don't you see that? Solomon, then he felt better. Oh, okay. Yeah, you said without noticing, correct. So I never saw a prophet of Allah, he lost a debate with an ant as in the Quran. The ant, she got Solomon busted. Muhammad is calling me again. Why you are calling me, Muhammad? You will not answer anything.
No, I have one thing to say, brother.
What do you want to say?
So you believe that Jesus is okay? I want to know something. Okay, Adam is what to you? You believe in Adam?
Who is Adam?
Do you believe in Adam?
Who is Adam?
Adam.
I'm asking you, who is Adam?
You don't know who's Adam?
Yeah.
The first human being? You don't know?
What his name, his wife, what his name of his kids?
Do you know Adam? I said,
I'm asking you, who is Adam?
Is Adam in your scripture?
I'm asking you, who is Adam? Because maybe you're talking about different Adam. I want to know, who is Adam?
آدم يا زلمة ما تعرفش آدم
ما بعرفش
لا يا زلمة عربي أنت
اسمع. So who is Adam? Is that the one, his wife, her name is Eve?
Indeed, the example of Jesus
is
Allah is like that of
okay,
Adam.
hold on, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Okay,
and he was.
Okay. I will go to that verse.
So why is Adam not the son of God?
Okay. You quote for me a verse. You quote for me a verse says that the similarity between Adam and Jesus is what?
Be and he was. Indeed, the example of Jesus to Allah is like that of Adam. You just got to him be and he was.
All right, you just got your prophet and your God busted because did Allah created Adam by saying be?
I just like that of Adam. He created
I'm asking
him
you,
from
did Allah created Adam by saying to him be and he was?
Indeed, the example of Jesus to Allah is like that of Adam. He created him from dust.
The Quran is lying. So the Quran is
and he was.
So the Quran is lying because the Quran
he said
says,
be and he was.
No, Allah he first he
got him.
He made him by his hands.
Got him.
He made him by his hands. He fashioned him and then he breathed into him. So you got me? No, I got your prophet. He gets spanked by you now. So answer: did Allah created Adam by using his hands or by saying be?
Be. Create Adam, be, and he was. That's what he said.
So the verse about Allah he breathed into him is a lie?
That's another verse. Let's see. Okay, ready?
Right.
Let's go. Let's go. I love you for the sake of Allah, brother. May Allah guide you and your followers.
You cannot love me for the sake of Allah. This is against Islam. But anyway, chapter 15.
I can
chapter 15. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. And you, Allah can do nothing.
We are all human beings.
Allah is a disabled creature in front of me.
We are all human beings. We are all human beings, brother.
Is Allah? Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. Don't change. Don't play drama. Don't play drama. Don't play drama. I will give you tissues as much as you want.
I just have one thing to say.
Listen. Chapter 15. Chapter 15, verse number 28 says. Chapter 15, verse number 28 says that Allah he created Adam. By the way, your camera is on.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry, brother.
Don't people to see your? Don't you want people to see your beard?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. MashaAllah, what a beard, man.
Thank you, man. I have to shave, I know, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna grow it for like another 5 years.
All right. So in chapter 15, verse number 28 says, and remember when your Lord he says to the angels, I'm going to create a man from sounding clay, black smooth mud, and then after I fashioned him and complete him, I breathe into him. But you said to me, Allah he says be and he was. So Allah he made the clay first.
What chapter, brother? What
chapter 15, verse number 28.
Recall when your Lord said to the angels, I will indeed bring into a being, a human being out of dry wrinkled clay, or wrought from black mud. When I have completed shaping him and have breathed into him of my spirit, then fall you down before him in prostration.
So did Allah
SubhanAllah.
say? Did
That's
Allah say
everybody
be?
prostrate, man.
Did Allah say be to Adam and he was, or he made a clay first and then he fashioned the clay and then he breathed into the clay?
Yeah, right there it says it. Recall when your Lord said to the angels, I will indeed bring into being a human being that out of dry fingered clay, wrought from black mud, when I have completed shaping him and have breathed into him of my spirit,
Okay.
then fall you down before him in prostration. And they fell in prostration.
Exactly. So how Allah he created Adam? He did not say to him be and he was.
No, it
he
says
made
indeed the example of Jesus to Allah. Here, this
exactly,
one.
exactly. But this is
Jesus
a
to Allah is
mistake.
like that
But
of
this is a
Adam.
mistake
He
because
created him
neither
from dust, then he said to him, "Be," and he was.
neither Adam, neither Jesus in the Quran was created by saying be and he was.
Wait, what? So let's say
The,
Jesus.
focus with me, Muhammad. You have a problem with focusing. Listen, in
Brother,
chapter
I
15,
had a car
in
accident.
chapter
So you
15, did Allah say be to Adam and he was before he fashioned by his hands, using his hands, fashion, making the clay using his hands, and then after that, after he using his hand and made the clay and fashioned the clay, and then he breathed into the clay. Did Allah say be to Adam and he was before he used his hands and fashioned the clay and then he breathed into the clay, or after?
brother, you have to go very slow for me.
Okay, I will go slower.
You have to go very slow and try not to make it too
No
long.
problem.
Make
No
a
problem.
question because,
Okay.
brother, you know, I had the accident, so I stay in bed. I had spine surgery.
No problem.
You know?
I will pray to the Lord to save you, my friend. I will ask the Christian to pray for you. So listen.
Tell them to pray to Allah, please. Yes.
No, to Jesus. We don't pray to Allah.
Yes, tell them
Allah
to
is
pray
the
to
devil.
Allah.
Okay, my friend, no problem. Take care.
Okay.
Your Allah is a devil. As you see, he just got his prophet busted. Because neither Jesus, who is calling me again? My friend, you cannot answer anything. And
No, just one thing.
And now
I wanted
because
to
you
say.
cannot
You were
answer,
talking
you
about
claim
Andrew
because you
Tate. I
because you
just
have an
want to say
accident.
that-
You have an accident in your spine. What does have to do with your brain?
Yes, brother. I had spine surgery, brother. Go easy, brother.
Our friend, if you have
So
a spine,
you know,
a spine pain, what does have to do with your brain?
Oh, because I hit my head, man.
You hit your head and the
But
spine.
alhamdulillah, Allah, He give me second chance, you know, to
Okay,
see
why?
people like
Okay, I
you
will
and
go with you. Why Allah did not give Muhammad second chance?
who? Which Muhammad? Me?
Muhammad, no, Muhammad, your prophet. Is your
My
prophet?
prophet,
Is your prophet?
inshallah.
Is your prophet
My
dead, or
prophet, you have
is
no
your
idea how much I
prophet?
love
Is
my
your
prophet.
prophet is dead? Is your prophet is dead?
Okay.
Was he dead?
Is my prophet dead?
Is he dead? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why he died?
Allah. Let's go to brother, please.
No, I'm giving you an easy
I know
question. I'm
you
giving you
have,
an easy question.
your mouth is very-
Why he died?
To Allah we belong, and to Him we shall return.
So why Jesus is not dead?
Jesus is alive.
Why?
Jesus? I
Yeah.
tell you right now. You want me to quote the Quran for you?
Okay, but tell me why. You can quote whatever you want. Why Jesus is alive?
Okay, let's go. Brother, by the way, Andrew Tate is a mushrik, and no Muslim should follow him. No people.
Why he's a mushrik?
corruption
Why
on the
he's a
earth.
mushrik? The guy he drink whiskey, and you said
It doesn't matter. It doesn't make you a kafir if you drink whiskey.
no, and he smoke hashish.
I know, but it doesn't make you a kafir.
And hire prostitution, and he is a pimp.
He's a mushrik. He calls in people to worship him next to God. You can't do that.
So what? Muhammad,
that's a mushrik.
Okay, hold on. But don't you Muslim worship Muhammad?
No, we don't. We worship Allah.
Okay, hold on. If you know Andre Tate, he said that he is God because people they believe that he is the example to listen to. But don't you Muslim you follow what Muhammad say?
Okay, yeah, we follow what he say. We follow because he follows the sunnah of Allah. That's what we follow.
Okay, he can claim the same. He can claim that Allah told me to tell you, and now you follow me. He said, I am the savior. Isn't it you Muslim? You claim that
Okay,
Muhammad is the savior?
brother, let me tell you something.
Hmm.
He is not the savior. He calls on people to worship him, that he is the king, and he causes mischief and corruption. Now I'm gonna read this for you
No,
just
no,
one
hold on,
time.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Tate is not a Muslim, so why the Muslims inviting him to every Muslim channel
And
saying he converted to
Islam
Islam?
invites everyone to Islam.
No, 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 no. They interview him and they say why he converted to Islam. Deen show, Mimi hijab,
Yeah, I
Ali
know, man. They all
da'wah.
a lot of them clout chasers, brother. But I'm gonna say this: Quran chapter 379. Never would a human being whom God blessed with the scripture and prophethood say to the people, idolize me beside God. Instead, he would say, devote yourself absolutely to your Lord alone, according to the scriptures you preach and the teachings you learn.
Okay, I want to say thank you for giving me
Because
that verse, because that verse proving that you Muslims are a bunch of hypocrite. Every
how?
single Muslim
How?
channel invited
How?
him, TV stations, Muslim
Brother,
YouTubers.
what do you care about what the majority of people are going to hell?
The
Do not follow
majority,
the
the
majority.
majority of Muslims will go to hell, including Mimi.
Yes,
So you are
the
saying,
majority of
so you
Muslims,
are saying
yes.
Mimi hijab is a liar when he said he is a Muslim and he
The
is.
majority of follow the Quran. Do
So
not follow
so
people.
Muhammad
Do not be
hijab
blind
is
to the faith.
idolizing the man, and he is a mushrik.
Yeah, he needs to like really like go back to all. I don't know what's his plan. What these war room guys are doing. I have no idea, but
Hmm.
they are totally like misguided and like causing corruption on the earth. And they
Okay,
say, but
but
we
let
are
me
but
ask you. Let me ask
reformers.
you. Andre Titi, he opened a pimp house. He opened a pimp house.
I don't
Is
know what he does,
is
man.
that
But
the for? Yeah, this is how he made his money. All his money from the pimp website. Pimp. He was a pimp. You can watch his videos. He have even
yeah,
videos of himself doing porn. So according to Islam, is it okay for him? Is it halal or haram to practice such a business, to be a pimp and to open a porn hub?
haram,
Haram.
haram,
What if
haram,
I show you from the Quran, it says it is halal?
haram. Show me.
Okay, here we go. And now you will see that Tate or Titi is being a good Muslim because simply he is following the Quran. He is a pimp, and it's okay to be a pimp in Islam.
I just gave you the ayah.
No, you
You
did
cannot
not.
idolize worship. But let's go.
No, the one you gave me, proving Muhammad to be false because you Muslim, you worship Muhammad. Chapter 24, verse number 33, it says,
Okay, wait. Don't read it. Let me open it. Chapter 24.
uh, and please respect Mr. Titi. He is the Allah of Islam today.
He's a mushrik.
He
He's
is
a
Allah.
kafir.
He is Allah, and we have the proof. He is posting all over YouTube that I am God. I am the
He
knowledge.
will lead people to the hellfire. Do not follow him.
And,
No one follow him.
how you
Follow
know?
Allah.
I think he is the true Allah, and he have whiskey in his side. Who is in your side?
Drinking does not make you a kafir. Gambling
I'm
does not
asking
make
you.
you a
He have a
kafir.
whiskey and
Worshipping,
he have
telling
whiskey,
people to
whiskey
idolize
and
you
hookers.
and worship
He
him
have whiskey and
makes you a
hookers
mushrik.
in his side. Who is in your side?
Here, brother, I am here at chapter An-Nur, verse
Uh-huh.
24.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Okay, it says, force not your girls to do prostitution, but if you force
No,
them,
it
Allah is all
doesn't.
merciful.
Wait. Where are you? Al-Nur, right? Chapter 24?
Chapter 24, verse number 33.
Oh, 33. Okay,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah.
Go
Force
ahead.
not, force not your girls to do prostitution if they choose to to be chaste. But if you force them, Allah is all merciful. So if they agree to do prostitution, it's halal. And you are the one who said you go
What are
only
you
by the
talking about?
Quran.
It says, and let those who cannot find a match keep chaste till Allah give them independence by His grace, and such of your slaves as seek a writing of
Hmm,
emancipation, write it for them,
hmm.
if ye are aware of all of good in them, and
Okay,
bestow
if they
upon
choose,
them of the wealth of Allah which He has bestowed
listen,
upon
listen.
you.
Does it say if they choose?
Force not your slave girls to hoard them. Force not your slave girls to hoard them, that
Oh,
ye may seek enjoyment of the life of the world, if they would preserve their chastity. And if one
exactly.
forces
So
them,
if
then
listen,
unto them
listen.
after the
Do you see?
compulsion
Do
law,
you
Allah
see?
will
Do you
be
see? It
forgiving,
says,
merciful.
listen. It says if they desire. So what if they don't desire? It's okay.
It just you said it, if they desire, you can't, brother.
It
It's
says
right
no.
there,
Where
33
it says you
followers.
cannot. Where it says you
And fairly,
cannot.
the next
It
ayah, and
says
fairly
it
we have
says
sent
for us
down you
not.
revelations
And
that
not
make
only
you
that,
plain, and the example
not
of
only
those who
that,
passed away
not
before
only
you, and
that,
adoption unto those
not
who ward off
only
evil.
that, it says even if you force them, Allah is all merciful.
But he said don't. Allah, because Allah
No,
is the
no,
all,
no, no. He
Allah is
said,
the all
he said,
merciful.
listen,
Allah,
he said,
Allah,
oh,
brother, Allah
also,
will forgive
okay.
you.
He
Allah will
said,
forgive
force
your
them
faults if
not
you turn back
if,
to Him and follow
listen,
the
listen,
Quran.
listen, don't cut the verse. Force them not if they desire chastity. So if the woman, she agreed to be a hooker, business is good. It's in front of you. There's a video in Suku film made
Wait,
by
one second. Let me
three
read it,
Muslims.
brother.
They are the
One
fan of
second. Let
Mimi
me read it,
hijab,
please.
and they are saying, look, like it's okay to be a pimp in Islam, and this is the truth. You can be a pimp, and actually, if you go and read,
You are providing falsehood.
my friend, it's in front
Let
of,
those who
it's
cannot
in
find
front
a
of
match
you. You can
keep
read the
chaste till
interpretation.
Allah
You can
give
read
them
the
independence
interpretation.
by His grace. And such of your slaves as seek a right and emancipation, ready for them. If ye aware, what's this, chapter 2?
Andre Titi, my friend, he
Verse
was
33.
practicing your prophet teaching word by
Man,
word.
that he's misleading the Christians and misleading the
How
Muslims.
he
You
can
guys
mislead
do
the
not follow
Christian
him.
if he's not a
These guys
Christian?
have a different
This
agenda.
guy, he say clearly he's an atheist. He was an atheist. He don't believe in God. And then how you say he mislead the Christians? By the whiskey?
Because of what he's doing. I don't know what they're doing, man.
But we don't listen to this
One
guy.
day
We
he's
know
a Christian,
he
one
is
day he's
not.
a Muslim, one day
We
he's
are not
this,
the
one
one.
day he's
We are
that,
not the
tomorrow
one
he's
is
this,
excited for
today he's
him.
that.
It is you Muslims who is excited for him, and he is following the teaching of Allah. He opened a pimp house. He is teaching people to that he is the one who
Allah,
can
I
save
am
them.
not excited. I'm excited for myself and Allah. That's it, and my family.
Okay, hold on.
I could care less what,
Listen.
you know.
Listen. Okay, if you're a prophet, you said you don't follow.
I'm not a prophet. I
Oh no,
can't
no,
be a
I'm not talking
prophet.
about you. Listen carefully. Focus with me. How many times you pray a day?
Don't worry, it's between me and Allah, brother.
No. I'm asking you as a Muslim, how many times you should pray a day?
أنا بقطع, brother.
I'm asking you, how many times as a
I
Muslim
just
you should
answered
pray?
you.
No, how many?
I just answered you.
No, you did not.
Yeah, أنا بقطع. I don't.
And to what?
بقطع.
What is that?
That means I try my best to pray as much as I can, but
Is that an Arabic word you said to me?
yeah,
I did not understand what you said. What you said again?
بقطع.
بقطع.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
it's not good. I know.
You cut off? What does that mean? You cut off.
بقطع, like I'm supposed to pray 5 times, you know. In the
Okay.
let's see. Hold
You
up,
just
wait.
said you're supposed to pray 5 times, and this is why I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
troubling
There
you.
we go. You are
Where
smart,
in the Quran
man.
it says
Look what
pray
you're
5
trying to
times?
do. And you're gonna say now, where in the Quran does it say
Where in
5
the
times a
Quran it
day?
says pray 5 times?
Yes, I knew you was gonna say that. You are good.
You said you follow only the
You are
Quran.
good.
I got you busted
Look at
again.
that.
So
How good
where
you
in the
are.
Quran it says you pray
Look at
5
that.
times?
How
The
good
Quran
you are.
says
But
you
you're
pray.
supposed to. You could pray 100 times a day.
No, in the Quran you
You
said
could.
5.
You
Everybody heard you saying.
prostrate. You could pray. Yeah. Look at
Everybody
you. You
heard
are
you saying
so.
you
Yeah,
pray. You
man.
should pray 5 times a day, while the Quran says you should pray only 3 times a
Yes.
day. The
You know
two
what
end
you
of the
don't
day.
realize, brother, is that you are going to
The
change
two end
so
of
much.
the day and the one in the middle of the day, the approach of the. So do you see
Allah,
it?
you have a plan, but Allah has a better plan than you.
Well, Allah, here we go. The plan of Allah is not working. Muslims are leaving Islam left and right. Even they are following Android
They can do
now.
what they want, brother.
Aren't you
They
the
can
one
do
just
what
said
they
to
want.
me? Aren't you the
They
one who
can. You
just?
are not.
Aren't you the one
On
who
the
just
day
said
of
that the
judgment,
Muslims now are
the
being
father,
deceived
the
by
mother, the sister, the brother, they will. Brother, nobody will look at each other. Nobody will look at each other. Your own mother, your sister, your father, you will turn away. You will turn away.
Answer me. Why the Quran?
Jesus will be a witness to all those
Why
that
the
called him the
Quran?
son
Why
of
the
Mary.
Quran? Okay. Why the Quran says you pray 3 times, but you
I mean,
pray
the
5?
son of God.
Why you pray 5 times if the Quran says it 3? And why you
Brother.
Muslims are corrupting the Quran saying 5? Look at the Quran. Look, it says here
No.
5 times.
That's why you only follow the Quran. You answer my own
But look,
question.
inside the Quran now, the
Look
Muslim,
at
they are
that,
adding
man.
word. It says,
You
i.e.
answer
5
my question, man.
compulsory
You are the
salat.
man. You answer my question. That's why you follow the Quran.
Take care. The Quran says you pray only 3. What the Muslim do? They pray 5. Why? Because Allah, when Muhammad he went to heaven, Allah told Muhammad, but Muhammad never spoke to Allah, which means how he spoke to him, we don't know. If he don't speak to him, never spoke to him, how he gave him 50 prayer? And then when Muhammad is going back down to the earth, he met with the Jewish guy. His name is Moshe. And Moshe said to him, Habibi Muhammad. Habibi Muhammad, what Allah told you, Habibi? He told me to play 50 times. Moshe said to him, Habibi Muhammad, you are an Arab, you are an idiot. You do not know mathematics, Habibi. How you can pray 50 times a day, Habibi? Go back to Allah, Habibi, and tell him to, give you discount. Moses is a Jew. They are very good in business. So Muhammad, he went to Allah and he asked him for a discount. So he made it 44, 45, 40, 35, 30. And each time he go back to Moses in the way, Moses is just waiting for Muhammad. He said to him, Habibi, what Allah told you? Oh, he gave me 50, 45. Thank you, Moses, 45. Habibi Muhammad, 45 Muhammad. This is too much, Habibi. Go back to Allah. Go back to Allah and tell him, I cannot do it, Habibi. Come on, your people cannot do it, Habibi. Go. So Muhammad, he spanked him in his ass, and Muhammad go back to Allah. And then Muhammad, when he go back to Allah, Allah, he gave him, okay, no problem. I will give you 5 discount more. Okay, now it's 40 prayer. Muhammad, he go back to his way. Moses is waiting again, behind his bank. He opened a bank in heaven too, selling Visa card. And he said, oh, Habibi Muhammad, come here, Habibi. How many prayer he gave you, Allah? Oh, he gave me now 40. Big difference from 50 to 40. Moses said, Habibi Muhammad, stupid Muhammad. 40 is too much, Habibi. Go back to Allah asking for more discount, Habibi. So Muhammad, he kept going backward, forward, until the 50, they become 5. Who in the world want to believe such a stupid story? Huh? Have you ever heard of somebody negotiating with his God to give a huge discount? Oh, it's a Black Friday. It must be was Black Friday. It must be. Muhammad, he went to the heaven in Black Friday. But this is the biggest Black Friday ever, from 50 to 5. He's calling again. Why you are calling again?
Brother, I said you can pray as much as you want. You can pray as
no,
much
it's
as
not
you
up
want.
to you.
But
The Quran says you pray only 3 times. So, I want to buy like a monitor for me to help me to work in my book. And I thought this Black Friday would give me a good discount, but it's a joke. It's the same price. They are liars. It's a big fat lie, Black Friday. Look at this. The Messenger of Allah enjoyed 50 prayer upon my innocence. When I came back with Intel, I came to Moses. Moses says, Habibi Muhammad. What happened, Muhammad? Look at the story. Do you see why the Muslims don't want to see the hadith? Do you see why? Because those stories are hilarious. Muhammad is like a mice who ate a lot of cheese, and she denied, and the cheese is all over her mustache. And they asked the mice who ate the cheese, and not me. I mean, the most obvious prophet, false prophet ever. He go to heaven, his God give him 50 prayer. In the way back, Moshe and his cousin Jack Shalom, they are in the way. They asked the prophet, what happened, Habibi Muhammad? What happened, Habibi? What has your Lord enjoined you upon your nation? With Moses, how you knew what you would? Maybe he would not enjoin him anything. I said, he enjoyed 50 prayer on me. He said, go back to your Lord, you idiot. For your nation will not be able to do that. Have you ever heard of a Jewish man correcting even Allah? A Jewish man, his name is Moshe, is getting Allah busted. Your nation cannot do it. Go back. But you are asking him to go back, and you are asking Allah to fix his mistake. As simple as that. How in the world this is a religion of God? Go back, go back. Anyway, now this is why, now we know why the Muhammadan, they refuse to accept the hadith. Because, and the Quran, it's an embarrassment. It's a stupid religion, stupid book made by a stupid man. Did we have a good time today, guys? And the funny is, Muslims, they were praising Androtate until we get him busted. And suddenly now they start saying he's the Muslim. So now they start washing their hands from him. Just few days ago, every single Muslim channel, every Facebook, every etc., praising the guy, amazing. Aren't you ashamed? And I know, by the way, I know that this guy will get them busted. In fact, he have a video just a few days ago, maybe 7 or 8 days. You can search on YouTube, you will find. Just go like what, last week, I think. He have a video with a Muslim guy, and he said in the video that those who rush into smoking and drinking, they are chasing pleasure. What? Chasing pleasure. So what are you doing? And the Muslim, he's shaking his head with him. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Chasing pleasure. And then he posts his own voluntarily, proud about himself, smoking hashish, drinking cheap whiskey, $38. You know, I'm not expert with the drink. I searched this using my phone. I zoom in the picture, in the video, and I searched it. I found this is $38 whiskey. $38 whiskey. Praise be to Allah. In the top of that, he posed that he is God, he is the Savior, he is the only hope for humanity. The only hope. Obviously, this person, he have mental issue, you know, he really worship himself. What, Muhammad, what?
I love you, brother. I love you. Wallah, I love you.
Did you decide to leave Islam?
I love you, man.
Did you decide to leave Islam?
I love you.
Did you decide to leave Islam?
Huh?
Did you decide to leave Islam?
I decided something better, brother.
Yeah. So did you decide to leave Islam or not?
I'm gonna give more da'wah to Islam, brother.
Okay.
These are God's revelations.
But look what you just said.
You just said. So in which hadith,
okay, hold on,
other than God and His revelations, do they believe?
Hold on. You just said. How many times you said to me, "I love you"? Did you say how many times? How many times you said to me, "I love you"?
I will say it 1,000 times because
right.
you increase me in knowledge.
But according to the Quran,
never with a human being.
But hold on.
Never with a human being.
Whom
God blessed with the scripture and prophethood say to the people,
My friend,
idolize me beside God. Instead, he would say, devote yourself absolutely to your Lord alone. According to the scriptures you preach and the teachings you teach. Do not commit shirk, all people.
Okay.
Do not commit shirk.
Isn't it the
These are
Quran?
God's revelations that we recite to you with truth. So in which hadith other than God and His revelations do they believe? Quran 45:6.
My friend, but isn't it the
Can
Quran?
someone help clarify this for me? Even the Muslims clarify it for me. Even the Muslims. What more do you need if you have the Quran?
Sorry, Muhammad, listen.
Yes, brother.
When you say to me, you love me, is that according to the Quran or this is your own fantasy?
You help increase my knowledge. Brother.
No, I'm asking
Allah
you.
helps increase my knowledge.
Are you allowed? Are you allowed?
You, the people of the disbelievers.
Are you allowed? Are you allowed, according to Islam, to love non-Muslims?
To love you? Let's see. Let's go to the Quran.
No, I'm asking you. You just said to me, "I love you." So are you saying to me?
The Quran,
are you saying to me, "I love you" without knowing if you can love me or not?
Are you yes, I can love you. Why not?
No, the Quran says you are not, and thank you very much. You became an apostate, and this is the Quran.
Why I can't love someone who's a Christian? You say
No,
you're a Christian, you're a believer.
chapter
Let's see. Are
58,
you allowed to love non-believers?
chapter 58, verse number 22 says, you will not find a people who believe in Allah and the last day loving those who oppose Allah and His Messenger.
Let's see.
And everybody heard you saying, I love you, brother, I love you, brother. You know, you're trying
because
to play.
You help increase my knowledge, brother.
What my okay? I increase your knowledge. I increase your knowledge, but I am the one. But I am the one. I am the nightmare.
I will love you in the battlefield.
How many thousand Muslims left Islam because of me? Hisham, listen, Muhammad. How many people left Islam, and you are witnessing for that when you watch me? And now you are saying to me, I love you. And the Quran says you will not find a people who believe in Allah and the last day, loving those who oppose Allah and His Messenger.
Can you believe?
You are a kafir. You are not a Muslim no more. You left Islam. Your graduation. You're in graduation. You left Islam.
May Allah guide you, brother. May Allah guide you.
You just left Islam
Seek
yourself.
forgiveness, brother.
You just became an apostate. You are not. You will not find Allah. Is Allah lying? Allah just said, you will not find one believer who believe in Allah and the last day, believe in those who oppose Allah and His Messenger. And you just told me, you will say to me, I love you 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. So now Allah says you will not find, but we found.
Verse
so Allah is a
551
liar.
from the Quran categories makes. Let's see, verse 551. Haram for Muslims to be friends
Chapter
with
58, verse number 22. Read it. Chapter 58, verse number 22.
They say that the verse applies to war times only. Let's see.
Don't forget, guys, when Muhammad he come back to the chat, just say to him, congratulations, you left Islam, you became an apostate. You know, we are happy for you because you left Islam today.
I will never leave Islam.
Well, you prove at least you prove to us that Allah is a false God, because He said you will not find. Did Allah lie? Obviously He lied, because you just
Allah never lies. I may lie.
It's recorded. So did you lie to me when you said you love me, or you were? Did you say to me, I love you as a liar or as an honest?
Lying to you.
Did you lie to me when you say I love you?
I can lie to the kuffar. How's that?
Okay, thank you very much. You are following.
You
are following the devil then.
I am not following the devil. You are saying.
Well, you just said you can lie to non-Muslims, so you are a devilish person. Here we go. He's saying to me. He's saying to me the vagina of your sister. See, trashy, son of Muta. He just insulted he says, you know, do you know even if I have a sister or not? The vagina of your sister. This is in Arabic, you know, they are filthy, trashy. He have a Palestinian accent, because we got them busted wherever they go. Do you see how the love expose? I love you, brother, I love you. They play victims until you close the door of the van over their penis or their tail. In the chat, he was posting nice words. May Allah forgive you. May Allah love you. May Allah guide you. But we did get him busted with no mercy. So suddenly he starts speaking filthy language in Arabic. Did I insult him? No. Why he is doing that? Because he could not take it no more. And he said at the end, yes, we can lie to non-Muslims. Did he say that? Yes, we can lie to the kuffar. And then you will find a stupid person in USA, in Europe. He said to you, I have a Muslim friend, he's nice. They can't lie to you. Here we go. He was saying to me a second ago, I love you, brother. They are the people of taqiyya. Filthy cult. Who is the father of all lies? The devil. That's what Jesus said. and he's right. Why he is allowed to lie? He's proud about it. Why? Because this is the religion of the devil. You see, they make fun of the Buddhists, of the Hindus, of everybody, but you will not find, I assure you, a filthy cult, 100 minus 0 of ethic. Not only 0 ethic, minus, like Islam. I don't think you will find a Hindu teaching his followers, you can lie to people. I don't think you will find the Buddhists saying you can lie to other people. Only in the demonic, satanic cult garbage of Muhammad. Only. We have the guy, his name is Patrick, in the chat. My friend, we finished with the Abdul. Give me your question. The guy whose name is Patrick, he have a question. He was repeating from the beginning. Give me your question. Where is Patrick? Okay, what's the question? Give me the question. There was a question? It was, and it's not exist no more? Stephen, as long you are saying from my book, then read in my book. Why you are asking me the same what my book is saying? There was a stroke about Bedouin. He was a tooth stick in his butt and he gave birth. Right? Like, is this true? Yes, this is true. And we mentioned it just in a few days. Go watch the video before. When you see, if you saw my videos before, always, save the reference from the videos instead of keep coming here and asking the same question. But let me find you the reference. Hold on. Okay, this is the book of Al-Bidayah and Al-Nihaya. Use Google Translation. This is the link. When you open it, be sure you open the link with Google browser so you can use Google Translation. This is the book of Al-Bidayah and Al-Nihaya to Ibn Kathir. Volume number 17, page number 469. And if you go down here, page number 471, the one before it, let's use Google Translation. At the end of the page, you will see that the translation is not too good. So he put the miswak, he put it in his behind, in his buttocks. The translation is his outlet. This is his butt. He put it in his anus. And then after he inserted in his anus, he took it out. And then after 9 months, he gave birth to a son in the manner of rat, with 4 legs, and his head like the head of a fish, and his butt like the butt of a rabbit. Okay, so now don't ask me the same question again. Well, always, when I say something, I show the reference, save it, add it to your favorite. You know? Maybe there is someone of you who can open like this, many websites for free, like WordPress or many. Maybe you can make a website, have reference, only reference, like reference about women, reference about funny stuff, reference about things, so people can go and read it, you know? You can say reference from a Christian prince. Make a website for free. Those are for free. But you see, all those things need somebody to do some work, not only me. And I challenge Muslims to put a miswak in their ass and let us see if they want to give birth to a rat. Right? Let us see if this is true. The Muslims, you know, in order to escape the torture of the stupidity of their prophet, they try to avoid those stories. As simple as that. Somebody saying, why Jesus says he called people, you are gods. Well, you know, don't people worship themselves? They are gods, but doesn't mean they are God. That means they are false. You are gods. Don't we say money is your God? This person is your God. There's millions of gods, but they are fake gods. Billions, maybe. People who worship themselves, they are God. Worshippers, but they worship themselves. Do we have any Muslim? I hope we have a good time today. I'm not going to keep you longer. Today is Thanksgiving. Most of American families, they have gathering. And we pray to the Lord that all the world will be thanking the Lord, not only in Thanksgiving Day. And we don't want, like Thanksgiving to be a day in the year. People, they should be thanking the Lord for everything we have, and even for what we don't have. And sometimes what we don't have is better than what we have. Trust me. So I hope that people, they will appreciate what they have and what they don't have. People who remember the Lord only when they need him, he will not remember them when they need him, because they've never been with him when they are out of needs. They are selfish. They are gods. They worship themselves. They thought of themselves as gods. But the second they become weak, sick, ill, then suddenly they knew God. Suddenly they pray to God. You will see somebody is an atheist all his life. And now he noticed that he is really left alone. He have no hope. He have no assistant. Spiritually empty. Spiritually dead. physically is dying too. And then he says, oh, you know what? I need an assistant. Now I'm going to call upon God. Selfish people, they have no place in his heaven. And a human being is a selfish person when he always remember himself. Even when people they pray for themselves. The Lord, he taught us that when you pray, speak like this, our Father art of heaven. And you will notice that the most important, not only thanking the Lord about the bread we have, but forgive to us the same as we forgive to others. So those in Christianity who deserve to be forgiven, who deserve the assistance of God, is the one who forgive others, the one who love others. I forgive this person who cursed me and he called me names. I pray to the Lord to forgive him too. But there's something nobody can forgive you for doing. Following a false prophet will take you to hell. You might commit sin against man and you can be forgiven if the man forgive you. But committing sin against God and God did not forgive you, you are going to go to hell guaranteed. So I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And I hope those guys who they live in Europe, they were able to join us today. That's why I made my broadcast way earlier, so you can be with us. Until we see you maybe tomorrow, God is willing. We pray to be able to bring more people to Christ. Tell your friends to join us. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends about how victorious we are, for we have the truth in our side. And as you see, always we defeat the devil here. He have no place to win. He have no chance. Not because we are smarter than them, but because they have a most obvious false prophet ever you can imagine. If the Lord is with me, who could be against me? The Lord said. Thank you very much. God bless you.